So, ladies and gentlemen, after a 2-week hiatus, well, we made the agreement that we would do this bi-weekly, but we even missed a week even after that. So, the excuse for it,
we do what we want.
We'll go with that. But here we are, episode what is it, 7 or is it 6?
I don't know.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not sure.
Damn, I actually gotta look this up. That's crazy. Let me go to because I can't fuck this up. This is indeed episode 6. Hey, I actually had it right. Episode 6 of the Game Stream Gang. I actually had an idea of like maybe like after like episode 8, like we have like episode 8 be like the season finale, and then like we maybe take like a little bit of time off to like go to the drawing board to see what we can do different for like season 2. And then when season 2 get here, we might have like a whole different like stream like setup. Like I don't know how y'all feel about that idea, but it's just a little something I'm cooking up. You feel me? But
Hey, man.
Good.
but yeah,
Sounds fine to me. We can get that that physical set up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But
These chips suck.
as y'all know, I got everybody with me. I think I'm past the point where like I have to do individual introductions. I'm like, at this point, if you don't know who's here, that's on you. You know, we the whole gang. If we have people new tag along, like if James pops in or someone else pops in, we'll introduce them. But y'all know the main four. You know, me, Andy.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. But we
Shout
are
out to
here
Danny.
with a Elden Ring tier list, and we got S, A, B, C, D, and F, but at any point, if we want to add like a tier specifically for one shitty ass boss, we can do that. Or if any are like double S, we can add that as a tier. But for now, we're just gonna start off basic and see where we go from there.
What's the criteria? Are we doing it off of lore?
Yeah.
Off of how badly they fuck us up? Off
No,
of
gameplay.
gameplay?
100%.
Yeah, I was saying criteria basically goes off like how much we enjoyed it. Even if the boss like is hard as shit or easy as fuck, like if we still enjoyed the fight and found it like to be like a worthy part of the game, that's where we'll rank it. So because I feel like there's certain bosses on here that aren't that much of a challenge, but I'll still rank high because of just like set piece. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I got you. Me and Nemo already got the S tier of S tiers in mind.
So you want to just go in order of like how they appear?
Yeah.
All right,
we could do that. That's fine.
May actually, because there's so fucking many that the pictures are tiny, so I'm actually trying to. It's been a while since I've played this, so I might actually have forgotten a lot of the mini bosses. Of course, I remember the main ones, but the first one we got is a Battle Mage Huge.
No, that's not the first one.
Well,
That's the first one that popped up.
Okay, my bad. I thought you meant like in order. Of
Yeah,
the game.
it's not the order they appear in game. It's the in order they appear on here. But I don't even know. I don't even remember this guy or like his moveset. He looks like a.
He's one of the dudes by where you get the Kamehameha wave.
Yeah,
in that cave.
he's a mini boss, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
I think he's a D.
Yeah, I mean the fact that he's forgettable, the fact that I can't even really remember him, I think that automatically goes in D.
F for forgettable.
F is for forgettable.
Cause trust me, in terms of boss fights, there was some horrible boss fights. I don't think he's that bad. I think he's kind of like whatever. So I'd put him on D.
Okay, but at any point we can update it and change it if we feel the need to, and Beast of Farum Azula. This is like that like weird rat looking guy that has like the big like iron weapon, right? Am I thinking correctly?
He's the one that's in that first cave by the soldiers of Godric,
yeah,
right?
And he also appears later in the Azula area, but you can find him in that first cave. Don't you fight?
Oh, the dude with the fucking curved sword, right?
Yeah, I give him a C. It was cool. I remember him.
Yeah, he's good as an introductory, like little mini boss. But later on, once you start actually fighting them in the actual Azula area, I fucking hate those pieces of shit.
I hate those more than him. Yeah.
Yeah. Bell-bearing hunter. Isn't these the guys that
Oh, those are the nighttime guys.
Yeah, they appear at night if you like rest. I'm gonna be real.
They cooked my ass.
Yeah,
so much.
I've died so many fucking times. Like especially the one that like throws his sword and he can like spin it around him and shit. Like,
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, we're not rating it off of difficulty. We're just rating it like if
C for I can't say it on stream.
Hey yo, she's on her villain arc.
Yeah,
Listen,
I'm
Nemo,
lucky-
Nemo was
honestly,
on some
though-
crazy shit a few days ago. But
Honestly,
damn,
though,
Jackie's on some wild
I'm with
shit.
Jaqi. She like those guys are so fucking
yeah, no,
annoying.
they
dude.
piss me
They're
off too,
annoying.
and I don't know. It is
Wait,
one
is
thing.
this,
about
wait,
it.
we did it off of like difficulty or gameplay?
Yeah, well,
Gameplay funness. How fun it was.
Yeah.
to
Oh,
fight these
how
fuckers.
fun!
and I don't
Oh,
think
fun?
they were that
Yeah,
enjoyable.
see.
They were always like
I
a
think
kind of
see.
kind of an eye roll when you run into
Yeah.
them. Oh man, we're gonna have a lot of these fucking dragons, but this is the one that appears in the like the freezing area where like the whole
Oh, that guy
area,
was a
you-
fucking
like, yeah,
bitch.
like,
I hated him.
it's like you can't even see when you first get there, and after a while, like everything clears out. But
B.
I will
for
say,
bitch.
I'd agree with that. I was
But-
gonna say,
but
I think it's cool that
the
after
tier-
you kill him,
the
it takes
tears
away
don't-
fucking.
They don't stand
all
for
the
they don't
ice.
stand for words. That's what Jackie's trying to do. I'm fucking done. I don't know where I would.
I know
put
how
this
these
list.
work. I know how these work. I went to kindergarten.
I feel like I put him in C too, but that's just me. You said you put him in B.
I would say so, just because like after you kill him, he's one of like the only bosses that actually affects an area.
Hmm.
So after you
Mm,
kill him, it clears up, doesn't it?
yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah, after you kill him. What do you think, Nemo?
What suit is it again?
We're doing
Mr.
the
Dragon.
yeah the ice dragon that appears like in the far north area.
I still remember my run back. I fucking hated that shit. But honestly, I have to say B. He was difficult, but all dragons are kind of annoying because they go in the air. But the fact that like when you kill them, the fucking terrain changes as well. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of those moments where it kind of plays into the level design. So, you know, I'll give him. I'll
If it
give him
was the
points for
first
that.
dragon, I'd be like, oh, he's got to be higher because the you see a little like note that says beware dragon. And you're like, oh, the dragonfly?
Yeah,
Nah, you know.
yeah, it pretty
Who
much
thinks
like
beware dragon and thinks? Anyway.
nah. I think the first
think
dragon kind of like sets the tone for like, all right, I kind of see how this game is gonna be, but
Yeah.
Cemetery Shade. I'm trying to figure out what exactly in the fuck. Oh, these are those weird shadow creatures that like fucking hug
Yeah,
you.
the teleport around.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then they
gonna
grab
be
you, they
honest.
fucking insta kill you.
When I did my whole first playthrough, I never ran into one of these. And then when I did New Game Plus, that's when I found it. So, I mean, they're whatever. I probably,
I think C or D
They're
works.
gross looking.
yeah, I'll probably even say D because I don't know if I put them in the same category as like Azula and Balebearing. That they're kind of lower than that.
Yeah, I agree.
But are we gonna put them before Hughes or after him?
Before, because at least you fucking remember.
Yeah,
him.
yeah, at least I remember this guy. So yeah, I'll give him points for that. Clean Rot Knight. I almost forgot. Wait, this is a mini boss? I thought this was just an enemy that just appears like in the
Was it
in the lake
is it
rot
like
area.
the duel mini? Is it
the
duel?
duo.
no
Yeah.
no these
Oh my
no,
god,
no,
those guys were a fucking bitch,
no,
bro.
the,
That's that.
The Clean
No,
Rot
I-
Knights are the guys that have like gold armor and they have like these weird sights.
Yeah.
But wait,
Oh,
you
sure.
don't fight two of them, right? Don't you just fight one?
You fight
No,
them.
there's a
You
cave
fight
in
two.
Koolaid that you have to go through a fucking pool of rot, and that shit is difficult to do unless you have that shadow step shit. Just to
Yeah.
get to the door. By the way, every time you die, and me and Nemo died a lot. We
Yeah.
had to make that whole ass run again, but there at the very end, there's a place where you can get a talisman that's fucking goaded. That has 2 Clean Rot Knights. So it's a double fight, and we were
Yeah.
fucking losing our mind, bro, because we were trying to beat these dudes' asses. And
So-
mind you, this is like, I think we were like level 15 going into Koolaid trying to do that shit.
Okay, so there's a moment where
So
you fight
these-
two of these.
Yeah, bro, I will show you on if you join us on that.
I don't
fucking,
even like remember encountering this thing.
What's up?
Or maybe
It's in a
I
weird
did.
spot.
Because I think I've only stumbled upon them where they appear in Lindell, but I didn't think they were like an actual boss. I thought they were just regular enemies. But I mean,
These guys look cool. B,
yeah,
B or C.
they have a cool design. So what are we?
No, their drip is like it's insane.
Yeah. So we want B or C.
I'll give it B.
We'll give it B. All right, that's not too bad.
No, you know what? I'll give it C. Just because I feel
they're
like B
kinda, like,
has to be a
normal.
special thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it high C or low C?
Mid C.
Mid C.
Yeah,
in the middle.
All right.
I agree.
It's nothing too crazy because you fight so many of them. You know.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
it's just
feel
that
you
one
on
fight. If it had both of them, I'd say it's crazy.
All right, we got this is actually Commander Nile. A lot of people hate this piece of shit. And
hate him
for good reason. But you know, I honestly don't even though I kind of hate him too, I don't think it's a bad boss fight, and it's actually like somewhat
Is
cool.
that the one that has the lightning shit?
This is the
Yeah.
one that appears not well, there's two of them. I don't know if another one appears later, but you fight
No. There's one that's in the middle of like the Scarlet Rot pool, and then the other one's on a snow
Well,
place.
yeah,
that
there's
has Chidori foot.
there's two in game, but I don't know if they're both on his tier list, but I'd say they're both pretty cool.
B. I say B.
Yeah, I say it's a good B tier.
It's a
The
bitch-ass
lightning
fight
one, yes.
because you have to fight a whole army. You know,
Mm-hmm.
for the first dude in Kaled, the lightning dude has 2 people he summons, and
But he has a fucking second phase, bro.
yeah, it's honestly
Yeah.
so annoying too. But that's why I think you have to put him on B.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
one-
that guy's in B. The other guy is the one that's in
Now
Scarlet Rot.
this one, the Black Blade Kindred. All right, these fucking gargoyles.
Yeah, these guys.
I honestly thought they would be stronger.
You say that, but you got pressed by the one on Farrah Missoula. Shut the fuck up.
they're just
Hey, man.
durable.
The way my bank account was set up after I found that dragon. Nah, alright.
What you
Yeah,
mean?
no, I
I saw
fucking
you
hated
hide
them.
behind a door trying to hit him with a fucking fire blast. Shut up.
I hated that motherfucker. All right.
I did think it was cool when you like warp to Kaled, when you're on that quest for that guy, and then you just like appear behind one, and you're just like, what the fuck is this? And it's like way out of your level. Like that was a oh shit moment, and then it kind of makes you think like, all right, like I'll be back to fight you once like I'm ready. So I think just based off that first impression, I would put him like in B, but I wouldn't go crazy with him just because like you run into so many of them. It just kind of be they kind
Yeah,
of become
it's
an
gotta be
eye
low
roll.
B.
Like yeah,
Because there's even some that like they're not even bosses. You know.
yeah, they're just there. But this one, I don't know. It has
This one has to go A. Black
Yeah.
Knife Assassin.
Black Knife.
These guys
yeah.
will cook you. They will cook you.
You think this goes in A?
They cooked me so many times.
Mm,
Which one was the one that was invisible? Do you guys remember that one?
Well, was that one the boss, or was that the one that you just like stumbled upon? Because there
Well,
was
what
a
do
whole
you-
bunch of invisible ones on the quest for Millennia, and that shit was holy fuck.
I
Yeah.
remember we tried doing a cave and we're like, oh wait, what the fuck is was hitting me right now?
Yeah, but they don't even
mean-
hit you. They just do like that one shot where they just grab you.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
But
be
there
honest
are a lot
though,
of 'em.
like when we did our randomizer, and instead of Godric for me, or I think it was for all of us, right? We had that shit at I mean the Soldier of Godric. My bad.
Yeah,
They replaced it with that fucker.
Oh, I forgot
Like the
about
fact that you
that.
could do him so early was like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it was that crazy. I'll give him B. I think he's
we're getting a
You're
lot
talking
of
about,
a
like,
lot
high
of
B
B
or
ranks.
like low B.
equal to the Gargoyle. I didn't see them as
Alright,
like
so low
that
B.
crazy.
So above them?
So before Black Blade,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like
I think-
if you feel like he goes anywhere else, that's up to you.
Because the
Yeah.
Black Blade knife is so good too, man.
yeah. Now we got the Bloodhound Knight. This is the Blide quest, right?
Yeah.
I have some bias
Um,
towards that one.
Wait, is it negative bias or is it positive bias?
Positive bias. That's a goated sword to get, but like the fight, I mean, it's kind of out of nowhere. But if we're talking like the story, if you're doing the quest line up to him, it's a cool fight because you know the connotations. But I don't think it's anything to necessarily write home about if you're just looking at it objectively. You know what I'm saying? As like any other boss or whatever.
Yeah, it's like one of those introductions to the whole going to a world thing,
Yeah.
right?
And I do kind of feel you. Due to the weapon, I kind of would want to rate it higher, but it's like I don't know if I want to do that for all bosses, because like if that's the case, I would rate Commander Nile higher because his drip is clean.
Oh yeah, we could put him high C, like on the very like front.
Yeah,
Just
honestly,
because like there's so many other of those what do you call them, the Waygate bosses, right?
yeah,
There's so many other ones that are just like crazy.
yeah, low key. I think high C is actually not that bad
Yeah.
because
Wait, what the fuck is this one? Bulls carry a
Bulls
knight.
carry a knight. This is essentially the giant trolls, but he can cast magic. I think you run into him. He's one of those like where you see those like stone like challenges and you go to the middle and you can like it warps you to a different area. I forget what they're called. They're called like Ever jails or something.
Okay, I remember this dude.
I mean, I honestly think a lot of these troll like the big like troll guys are kind of whatever.
The halfling ones, the troll halfling ones, they give you like the lightning sword or frost ice. Was it ice blade or ice lightning
Yeah.
weapons?
I mean,
Those are pretty good.
What they give
Those
you
are
is
just, like-
cool, but the whole fight you're just going for the ankles and then they fall
Yeah.
down, then you hit the head. It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't think they're that crazy. Like the only thing that makes them look kind of cool or more notable, I guess, is that they kind of look like EG, but that's about it.
yeah. Me personally, I put him high D, but that's me.
No, yeah, do it. I agree with it.
Yeah.
I think that's a valid way of putting that.
Oh, we actually do have both. Now we have Commander O'Neill. This is the one that appears in the Lake of Rot.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He doesn't at your door. He can suck my dick.
Yeah, I do think this one is worse than the other one. So
Yeah, dude, it's because if you die, right? And try to get your things,
yeah.
there's a clean rot knights. And those guys do so much damage.
Yeah, and the plus Scarlet Rot is such an annoying ass status. I hate that shit in general. So, if the regular one is B, I would say, well, it's definitely in C, but where's it gonna go? Like mid, high, or low?
I think you just put it in the middle of the pack and it wouldn't be too bad.
I'd put him above Faramazula, but I wouldn't put him above Bloodhound. Me personally.
You could do that. I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah. Fuck. Crucible Knight. I don't know about y'all, but for a lot of people, this motherfucker was a brick wall to the point where some people have to come back and fight him later.
Oh man, hold on. Is that the first one?
Yeah, that's the first one you run into in the Ever jail. Not the one you fight in Koolaid with the other guy with him, but just the one you fight himself.
Ooh, fuck.
I will say this. He's good for the fact he teaches you how to just be a fucking tryhard. He teaches you how to just time your rolls perfect or how to do parries. But God,
I learned how to parry off of him.
Yeah, but God, is he a fucking challenge, man. He definitely was the first boss that like made me want to break a controller. So I don't know how I feel about that.
I put him before Neil and B.
Before Neil and
Well, not in front of him, but like behind him.
You know what? It's actually not that bad. What do you think, Nemo?
What was that?
About Crucible Knight. Do you think he should go in B tier behind Nile?
I'm trying to remember what these bosses are because there's just like so many.
Crucible Knight is
Which
like
one's
the
the first
big fucking knight that has a big shield with the horn on it, and he has a crazy ass defense to where you just have to like hit him once, dodge, hit
he's
him
like
once,
the
dodge.
dragon paladin dudes, right?
Yeah, and then
Yeah, he's the one with the shield.
when he goes into phase
yeah,
2,
yeah.
he like jumps up, he gets golden wings, and he flies towards you and gets that big ass tail and swipes it and shit.
You know what? Yeah, I'm with Andy on this one.
Yeah, I'd say he B tier isn't all that bad. The crystal fuckers, these blue dudes.
Horrible.
Yeah, they're just a dumb gimmick. You have to fight them with a blunt weapon, or if not, you just have to charge your heavies. Like,
Yep. I don't respect them. I don't respect them at all. I'll respect whatever decision you put, but as long as it's low.
I'm low key debating. I want to go low D, but I'm also like, this might be the first F.
I agree.
Yeah, no, they're
fuck
not
them.
fun at all, dude. They're annoying, and then after you
yeah,
crack them,
low key,
that's when you can fight them. You know.
I think that might be the first F because it's like
I
the
hate the
first time
Beyblade
you run
motherfucker.
into them, you're just kind of curious how to deal with them, and then once you figure out how to deal with them, you're just like, all right, well that was lame.
Yeah.
All right, we got the Scarlet Rod Dragon. Y'all know how I feel about Scarlet Rod.
I
don't
have
like
some
him at all.
fucking issues with that bitch.
I don't like him at all, dude. Like,
Yeah,
out of all of them, he's the. Why is he the strongest one?
he does feel like the
'Cause of the
strongest
rot?
one. And plus,
The rot
this-
buildup is so crazy, bro. Like he lands on the ground, you get rot.
Yeah.
He beats his wings, you get rot.
a lot of
He
things.
breathes?
Yeah, a lot of
You're
things in
done.
Kayla just hit different for some weird ass reason, including this motherfucker.
I would honestly say B. Like I wouldn't put him super high. I put him in front of the Black Knife.
In front?
Oh, the Black Knife?
Yeah,
I
no.
remember that dragon way more than I remember the Black Knife bosses. Cause that dragon,
You know
I
what?
swear to
Actually,
God,
you know what?
The black.
I will say
like
that.
the Black Knives, they're cool. I like their aesthetic. I like their weapon. This dragon, pure terror.
he was also
You're
like
fucking-
super optional.
Yeah,
so I can't put him in front of the Ice
yeah.
Dragon.
I will say this: if the boss is very memorable, that's actually a good thing. Even if they were a
Yeah.
pain, if they were a pain in the ass, you know, it is what it is. That's the point of the game.
Yeah.
The demi-humans.
Oh, is that the
Demi-humans.
queen bitch?
Yeah, the queens that once you kill
Ooh.
them, like all the other ones just bitch out.
Fucking hate them, dude. Oh my god, those like. I remember that fucking castle, dude.
Oh yeah, they do appear in that annoying. Oh fuck, I'm getting PTSD.
Like if it's
Jesus,
one
man.
or two of them, it's enjoyable. You can fight them. It's like when there's more than three, and this bitch is right there, is commanding them. Nah, put them in D tier. All right.
You know what? I'd say D is kind of where he belongs, but I'm trying to think exactly where I'm gonna put him though. You want to go low D or high D?
I'd say mid. Like honestly,
Yeah, I'd put
it's
him.
better
I'd
than
put him
the
before
battle
the
mages.
cemetery shade fuck, because like I said, I went the whole playthrough and didn't see one of these fuckers, so they were tucked away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Wait, what's the difference between Demi-Human Chief and Demi-Human Queen? Are they both the same
Oh,
thing?
So the chief is the one that's in the cave. The queen is the one that's she's by where you
Okay, I think I know which one the Queen is. She like casts magic, right?
yeah she's past where you get that big knife axe thing. You know what I'm saying? Ichigo sword looking ass thing.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember what the fuck this dude.
me
I don't remember
see.
him at all. The
What do you mean?
demi-human?
He's literally in the cave in fucking Liurnia.
Oh, you fight two of them.
What? These are the twins? Oh, this is the boss shit.
Yeah, where you fight.
okay, okay.
I
This
mean,
is right before you go to that the island that gives you the extra like.
Oh, okay. Dude, some of these
hmm.
pictures that are on the tier list, like,
It makes it
don't-
hard.
Yeah,
they
this
don't
one's
look-
weird.
okay, we can put him in D tier too. This was like,
I
there's
say it's
a
around
few
the
fights.
Put him with his homie right next to each other.
Yeah. Now, Divine Bridge Golem, is this the one that yeah, I mean, obviously it says the fucking location in his name.
Yeah.
That one is memorable because sometimes you just can't leave because he's there.
I put
You
these
take
in
a
the
fucking
I don't know. I put them in the same category as these carrion knights, like these big fuckers where you just go for the ankles.
true, but this one is memorable because
Wait, hold on. Which one's this one? Is this the one that shoots at you when you're running on that wall?
You know, like there's a few of them, but this one's the one where if you took that way gate or to the Divine Bridge, And like,
Oh,
oh, he's
I
there.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, I agree with Jordan. That's a D. That's a fucking D, bro. Like you can bypass. You can actually grab the chest
Yeah.
and not fight him if you wanted to.
But I think, isn't there one that you fight like in a cave or something, and he's like an actual boss with a boss health bar? Or am I tripping?
I think he
There is.
drops one of the bell bearings.
Yeah, I'd say D, like right behind this piece of shit right here. Okay, now I have bias toward this next one because when I played this shit for the first time, I don't know if you guys stumbled upon this because it's like a complete underground optional area.
Oh no, me and Nemo did that.
But this was the
We ran that
first
shit
boss
together.
that legitimately made my jaw drop when it did like the lightning shit, when it jumped in
Yeah.
the air and sprouted wings. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? So for me, this is my first A tier, but that's my opinion. I don't know about y'all.
Personally, he was more fun to fight than the one in the what was that location with the Scarlet Rot?
Yeah, there's
The Lake of Rot.
there's another one that just like he doesn't even jump up and fly. He just stays on the ground. That one's kind of ass.
This dude's pretty fun, but I thought like he'd be a better fight, honestly.
Yeah, he's definitely he's a good set piece, but he's easy. He's a very pushover.
But the weapon having lightning and frost,
Yeah.
it's so fucking cool. I'm not gonna put him like high B because I still like using that weapon.
Yeah, I would put him not before but after the ice dragon, if anything.
You say after the ice dragon?
Yeah, because I still think the ice dragon is cooler in terms of like how he actually affects an area of the game.
Oh yeah, because he's optional. This dude's optional. The dragon's optional too, but it makes it easier. You know what I mean? Like he's one of those characters, that bosses that, yeah, you don't have to like have to kill
Well,
him.
So like, there's two things to go with that though. Is that this is something that you would have to go underground, and I would say that like a good chunk of people probably haven't fought this specific version of him. They probably
Yeah.
fought the one that's just like stationary.
Yeah.
The other dragon, he's in the overworld, and not only does he affect the overworld, but it's one of those things where like, if you killed him, and you're like, fuck it, dude, like I don't even know where I'm going. I might as well kill him because my shit's over there.
Yeah.
Once you kill him and you see that everything's gone, you're like, what the fuck? He was the one that did that? You know what I'm saying? That's the way my thought process is on that.
Because now that I
The
think
lore
about
behind it was
it,
pretty cool too.
yeah, and like Andy said, it's easily missable because I only ran into him on my first playthrough because I was like making sure to explore everything. On playthroughs after that, where I'm just speeding through it, I always missed him, and I would like beat the game like, oh shit, I forgot to fight the Dragonkin. So I would put him in B because of that. He's just he can be easily missed. But you said
Yeah,
he's a cool.
after this one. The Erd Tree avatars.
High C.
You know what? I wouldn't even be mad at that. That's
Here's
not a
what I need
bad-
to see though. Does it have all of them or is it just this one? Because if there's like multiple
It looks like
versions,
it's all of them.
oh fucking A.
I'd say high C just because like, they're not bad, honestly.
Well, by the looks of
It was
the
fun jumping 'em.
picture, this is the one that
Except for the one
appears-
in what was the Golden
Well,
City
no,
called?
that's the one that's in
Lindell.
fuck, what's the name of the city? Lindell. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the one that jumps down, right? Like you're just walking up and then bam, the bitch jumps down.
Yeah. I think it like shoots like gold shit at you too. It's not the one that does Scarlet Rot. Fuck that one. But
no.
this one I would say
I thought that one was cool.
Like I said, I have a negative bias towards anything Scarlet Rot related, but that's
Same.
just me.
Yeah,
What'd you guys say? Like C?
mid C, I guess. I do remember him more than the. Like, I mean, the fact that you seen him, everyone's seen him going to
Mhm.
Lindell. I'd put him in front of the Clean Rot.
I was gonna put him in front of the Beast, but
You could do that too.
yeah.
I mean,
cause like I said that's a good spot.
Bird Tree. Oh wait.
Oh, the
Wait, this
fucking
next one is this the cat?
Yeah, the walking cats. These
Oh,
things
fucking
are.
hate
Oh,
that piece
he's
of
going.
shit.
Put him high C, please.
Oh my god.
you like that second shit?
He's
It's so
goated, but
fucking
he's
annoying.
high C. How does that even make any sense?
Dude, he's so fucking annoying, but I love seeing his fucking face. All right, yeah, because ever gotten up close to him, it's saw it like
yeah.
it's ugly as fuck, and he's like staring at you.
I don't know if
You
I'm
seem way too
tripping.
excited for this guy, man. I won't lie.
I could
I
have
laughed
swore
so hard when I fought it.
I could have swore this exact boss was in Bloodborne though, but I could be tripping because when I saw it for the first
I'm
time, I
almost
was
certain.
like, bro, like, did they reuse this boss? Because it looks like some shit out of Bloodborne. It's creepy as fuck.
Nah, put him low C, man.
Yeah,
There's only a few of them, so like if there's like bosses that keep popping up, you know, I always put him like lower, but he's honestly not bad.
yeah. Actual mechanic wise, he's ass. He just like moves towards you and swings. You just dodge to the left and hit him. Like, low
Yeah.
C is.
Is that the one that you
As
fight
far-
underground early in
Yeah,
Wait, Asgard, Priest of Blood. Who is
I
that?
don't remember this dude.
What the fuck? Hold on.
Is that a boss we just missed
Wait.
completely?
No. I know who the fuck he is. I'm pretty sure it's the one that's watch type it in.
I put Edgar. Wow.
Edgar.
It autocorrects to Edgar, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, see,
Wait.
Danny knows a lot about them Edgars.
Asgard, Priest of Blood. What the fuck?
I don't
think he's-
remember
he-
this dude.
I want to say he's one of the caves that's like in the underground area of Lindell. I could be wrong.
What? I don't think I've ever
I
seen
don't remember
this
him at
guy.
all. I've never
Yeah.
fought him.
No. You can get a thing of one of those rot root things in there. That's why I remember he wasn't that crazy. He just had the dogs, but that's about
Yeah,
it.
this one I can't speak on it. I mean, it looks like a basic this mini boss.
It's
That's-
a pyramid head wannabe. Put him low.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put him in like C or D. I don't care. The only thing that pissed me off was that those dogs jumped me the first time, and I was like, "Bitch!"
Yeah, I put him like low D because I'm like, huh? Like, oh fuck, the falling star beast. These things can eat a dick.
Oh my! What is that? Is that the one that's up top of that
Yeah,
mountain?
it's
Because
like-
that one, I fucking swear to God, I hated him so much.
I love the weapon though, dude. That's by
I
far
would-
my favorite.
I mean,
weapon.
yeah, his
I was gonna
weapon's
say
good.
that shit
but-
would
I have
probably
to,
go
I'd have to
A.
put him.
I think a strong C for me.
Don't
Just
listen to
off
her.
of
Put her
the-
like low A, like mid B. I would say.
Mid B.
Does
You
that
put it
fight?
up higher?
I love the weapon. All right, that shit's fucking goated.
Yeah, but the fight.
3
is
shots,
kinda-
you break a troll. All right.
Like everything bounces off of him though. That's the annoying
Yeah,
part.
that's the annoying thing though. But it's memorable. It's fucking annoying. All right.
I will say it's memorable. It is.
Then low B. I would not put an A.
All right. Put him above the Black Knife assassin. He's not as annoying as the Ezekis, I would say. Right.
Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad point. That's not a bad point.
Ezekis, I kind of want to put him a little bit higher. Just
I
because,
would,
like,
I would actually put him in front of fucking that stupid black knife. Like,
You know what? Yeah, I was debating, but now that I think about it, that's about right.
because I know we all got fucking chucked off that ladder at least twice,
yep.
and
Yeah.
that's something we remember.
Yeah, nah, definitely. And there's also another one you run into like at another point that's like in a dungeon. And that one just sucks because it's like not as open as the top of the mountain. So that one I would probably
Yeah.
rate a little bit lower, but that one's not that bad. The fucking Fell twins, these fat fucks.
Oh, those are the guys you fight on the bridge. The two
Yeah, they're
shallow
like
ones?
fat and
Trash,
they look
to
like
be
they're like
honest.
infected with worms and they have like these huge like hatchets or whatever.
Yeah. I thought it was cool, but nothing to write home about. I'd say C.
Dude, they're easy, man. Yeah, no. I'd say low C, dude. Erdtree Burial Watchdog, higher than him. Like,
Is that facts?
I know facts. Because look, the Fell twins, you only find them like what, once?
I
You're
think
like,
so.
oh, they're gonna be crazy. There's his meat shields.
Well,
really.
they're once as boss, but then they appear as just regular enemies in the catacombs.
And the fact that I don't recognize them at all, other than them being like one, that's noticeable then.
Yeah, low C. I don't remember the
Wait,
actual
wait.
mini boss though. I remember like the regular enemies, but because I'm thinking maybe D, but I don't know. Well, we might come back to that one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Dragonkin Soldier. This is essentially Dragonkin of Noxella, but without the lightning. It just crawls around.
Oh.
I don't think it was as cool. I don't think it was
Yeah.
as cool.
I think this one
We don't need-
appears in another underground
Castle?
area.
Yeah, it's where you first talk, or not first, but when you talk to Blaze, and he's like, "Yeah, we need to go kill Radon. I'll meet you over
Yeah.
there, Chief."
Yeah, I'd say.
C or D, fine with me.
Yeah, low key, I might even say like high D. If I can put him in high. Why? Can I not? Okay, there we go. I was about to say, my boy did not want to give his spot up. I feel that.
Now, this one, I think
Placidex.
we have to put at
That
A.
yeah, A, 100% A. That shit is a fire fight. The
A.
fact that you got to do some crazy shit to even go to him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all saying A?
A.
I don't know.
Would you put it S?
I might have to put this in S because that arena, when you first get there and you just take a look around, you're just like, oh, I'm about to fight something crazy. And then when he does that attack where he takes off and he flies at you and like disappears, nah, that shit was fucking epic.
You know what? I'm with Jordan on this one actually.
Like this.
Yeah, put him fucking S.
And I know
The
a lot
fact
of
that you go back in time too, like it's completely optional.
yeah, and
but
I know a lot of people
it-
when they discover it, they're just like, whoa.
No, yeah. Okay, like I said, you got to do something very specific, very extra, out of the way
Next one, F.
to even see him.
Next one, F.
He said next one.
Immediately put him-
Okay, you know what? For a final
he was-
boss and From Software standards, Elden Beast is kind of ass.
Like honestly, if he was just by himself, right? No second phase, like because he's the second phase.
Yeah,
I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm fine with it. No, fuck him.
yeah.
I hate the like. What was his other one? His first phase. I'm trying to remember his fucking name.
I forget his name.
Radagon?
Yeah, Radagon.
Radagon. Oh
Isn't the
my
guy
god,
that
I
fucking put us
hate,
through the paces. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated him so much. I can take on the Elden Beast, no problem. But I'm using my fucking my flasks because of Radagon straight up dunking on me. Like
Yeah.
no, dude.
But here's the thing, Radagon actually feels like a challenge, like worthy of a final boss. He's hard for
Yeah.
that reason because he's the final boss. The reason why Elden Beast is hard is because you have to fight him after you use half of your fucking flask on Radagon. That's why
That's what I'm
he's hard.
saying.
And not only that, his whole moveset is kind of whatever. And like I know you guys haven't played other games, but when you compare Elden Beast to the final boss of like Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne or Sekiro, all of them shit on this piece of shit.
Yeah. No, I get you. I think that the Placidusax is way better.
Yeah. He said- it's
So
fucking-
we
it's,
can say
it's fucking
he's
Placidex. I
above.
love the way y'all pronounce that.
Placidix?
Shit.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, my bad.
Yeah, I would say. Honestly, I'd say high C.
You know what? I
You
say
can do that.
Esgar, Priest of Blood, gives him a run for his money.
Because at least this motherfucker is like the last dude, right? So
Yeah.
high C for sure.
Mm-hmm. Elmer of the Briar. This is basically the bell bearing
Oh my
hunter, but like the
fucking
actual boss that you run into at that tower, and he's like way more
All right.
durable.
No.
Listen. That is honestly the boss I died to the most. And I know this sounds stupid, right? I know it sounds stupid because this is like it for reference. It took me maybe 13 tries to beat Melania. But this bitch beat my ass because of that stupid fucking tiny ass room. I know that depending on your build, like if you're a mage, you kill him easy, right?
Yeah.
But I was running with a fucking a faith, the magma worm sword.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know that bitch resisted fire. So I was like, what the fuck? Does this dude just have a fuck ton of health or some shit? You know? You can put him C. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying he's the one that beat my ass the most. And I'm sad to admit that.
Yeah, I think the reason I died to him the most is like you said, is just the room and the fact that he can just
Yeah.
twirl his sword around like half of this shit is kind of annoying.
I
What
found out that you could parry him though, and that oh my god, at that point I felt stupid.
would you say? Put him in C?
I'll put him C. I don't think he's that I say I don't think he's that tough after he beat my ass, right? But I don't think he's that crazy.
Yeah, I put him like in the middle. Fia's champion. These are just like the NPC
Yeah, got me feeling
bosses.
some sort of way.
These are whatever. They're easy. They're just it's like cheap forms of PvP, but they die in like a few hits. I mean, they can be a pain in the ass if you fight them early, and it's like 3v1, but
No,
I don't
they're
know.
whatever.
I think it is kind of fucked up that they turn our boy against us though.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? The mage.
My boy Roger, bro. Come on now. That was the homie, bro.
Yeah. I mean, the only good thing about it is that you have to do it in order to unlock a dope ass Dragon Balls fight, but this fight alone is
Yeah,
that
it's
dragon's
not
scary,
that
dude.
wild.
yeah.
That dragon is actually scary.
Hmm.
We could put her like B underneath falling star beast.
You said B? Yeah, cuz I will say this, the area is kind of cool. And it is kind of one of those moments you're like, oh, like you think something interesting is about to happen, but then once you realize how easy they are, you're just like, oh, okay, that was whatever. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad spot for it. I might move it lower, but we'll see. Ooh, the fire giant.
I fucking hated him.
I think that was a fucking crazy. You know what? If Fire Giant was the last boss that I had a fight against, and that was the title card, I wouldn't have been mad because that shit was actually really cool.
He beat my ass so fucking much, man.
When Nemo told me that bitch is bigger than the Elden Beast, I did not believe him. But then someone stacked them side by side, and he is in fact bigger than Elden Beast.
Yeah, he's probably the biggest boss in the game.
I thought he was really cool. Would I say S? No, I think A.
Yeah,
I think A for
I
sure.
was just about to say, I think he's the first A because granted, he is hard as fuck. I mean, he wasn't that hard for me, but I've seen numerous people just be stuck on him for days. But that cutscene where he goes into second phase and gets that weird eye, that was like a holy shit moment. So I think that alone deserves an A.
Yeah, I agree.
The first dragon, flying dragon, Agil.
You talking about the jump scare?
the jump scare.
You see a whole like little like ceremony. You're like, oh, okay, let me go fuck these guys up, and then the dragon comes. You're like, hey, yo.
You know what? Listen, I have some bias. I think that bitch is definitely in B tier. Just off the fact that he caught everybody off guard. I don't give a fuck who is looking at this shit going, oh, I saw that. No, you didn't.
I think he goes.
Stop lying to yourself.
I think, in my opinion, I think he takes a spot for high B. Do y'all agree? Yeah. Low key, a lot of the dragons might just end up going in B tier, if I'm being honest.
They were notable,
like
bro.
Yeah.
They were notable.
Okay, wait, what the? Oh, the
now we got full
Star
grown. This is the one that appears like
he's underneath the Borealis, the freezing frog. Okay.
Yeah, I don't
that
know.
motherfucker's fight was annoying.
Yeah, I wouldn't put this up there with the original. I put it below it. So will we keep it in B tier or will we actually move it down a tier?
Wait, what the fuck is it?
It's the full grown one. If it's the full grown one, I think we put the falling star beast, the regular one.
Let me
lower.
see if I'm remembering this right. Full grown. Where does this appear at? Wait,
is that the one that's in the center?
Yep.
Okay, then yeah,
wait,
that's the one I was thinking of.
So what's the regular one?
It's just
I
the
think
ones
that's
that,
the one that's in the cave, bro.
The cave. There's one in the ice area. Yeah, no, we'll put the falling star like lower.
Hold up, unless. Let me see what the actual health bar says. Yeah, this one
just says good luck.
Yeah,
right,
no,
that's what
this one says full grown. So the full grown is the one that appears at the top of the crater. So that's the one we meant to put here.
Yeah.
So we need to find out. So this is the one that just appears in the dungeon.
Okay, then yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So fuck this one. This one goes. I'd put this. I don't know if I want to put it before Elmer or after him.
Before.
Yeah, I was kind of leaning toward that as well. Glintstone Dragon.
I don't like this dragon at all. I don't like
Wait,
it at
which is this the one for Ronnie's
all. The
quest?
key? Yeah, for
No,
the
that's
key?
that's the one in Liurnia, no?
I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's the one out in the wild where you have to get the key.
Yeah, maybe so. Wait, what's it called? Smarig? What the fuck? All these weird ass
Smelvin.
like
His
Shakespearean
name is
names.
Melvin.
Okay, let me see. This is the one. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Jackie's right. The,
in
Yep.
Liurnia
the
where you
one
get
that protects the
from.
key.
Oh, okay.
This one wasn't
Honestly,
so bad.
it's got to be like the lowest of B.
Yeah, because I don't think it's like
You can just get the
as
key.
I don't
Mhm.
think it's as insignificant to put into C. I think because you have to get the key and because where it is, and I think is this the same dragon where no, that's a different dragon because there's another dragon where one of the dude with the hat is like, don't do it.
That's the one we just put in high B.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that one's
That's what I
actually
mean.
good. At first, I almost confused it for the one that where you get it to half health and it disappears, but I think that's a different
That's
one.
a different one.
Yeah.
This one, the lowest of B.
Yeah, I would.
It's enough of a fight. It's easy. It's not too hard, or at least it wasn't for me. I had help. And it looks good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. All right, now
Wait, what's wait.
Godfrey the
Which one's this
Gifted.
one?
This is basically the ghost version of what's his name? It's a ghost version of Godric. You fight him in a I think it's an Evergel.
Yeah, he do.
He's completely optional.
I don't think a lot of people dealt with him. I know Nemo just was like, "No, who the fuck is he?"
Yeah, I mean he's Godric, but just
like
not as
nerfed,
epic.
right? I wouldn't be mad putting him in C.
Yeah, I'd
That's up to
say
you.
he's like,
Like just off of the novelty, I think Godric is a very notable fucking boss. I mean, I'm not saying he's crazy, right? But
yeah, but this
the
one's very.
first time you go up to him, you get the reveal, and then you get that second phase. I know that a lot of people remember that bitch.
Yeah, that's why that one's gonna get ranked higher. But this one doesn't have all that. He just
I know.
appears, so that's why I'm just
That's
like.
what I'm saying. You can put him D or C, because I mean, all it is like, oh fuck, he's back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him in C. I'm just trying to figure out where exactly. am I
It
gonna
made me
put
feel
him.
better because after like getting better at the game, he was so easy.
He didn't
Yeah.
remember who he was.
Well, I mean, like I said,
Oh,
he's essentially just Godric, but just
Yeah.
a purple version of him. But okay. Now it's weird how this one's
S
named.
tier?
This
S
one's
tier? 'Cause
named
the motherfucker had
Godfroy, but this one's named Godfrey. But Godfrey,
Second phase was scary as fuck. He has to be S tier
well, technically, I don't think.
or A tier actually.
I think Horror Low might be a different one, so we can't rank. Wait, let me see. Is he
Is
on
it?
here?
I'm not seeing it.
Because if this counts Horror Low as well, then this is definitely S. Yeah, I think so. So, what are we thinking? We thinking S?
I'm thinking A actually. Like the fight was great, the story was great,
Really?
but I don't remember having like that much problems other than like, oh, I'm missing my timing. You know,
Morgoth fucked him up. I was there for
he
that.
fucked
but-
me up. Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't rank him high just based off like difficulty. I just think this like the set piece was just crazy, and especially when he transforms into a whole ass Tekken character, you're like, oh shit.
No, yeah, I agree. He's really cool. I'll put him A.
So will we put him before the Fire Giant or after?
Oh, Fire Giant's way better than him.
Is he though?
I can guarantee you more people have breezed through Horror than they have the Fire Giant.
yeah.
Yeah, but I still think he's just like a doper fight. Like his whole okay.
He's more cinematic for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, like let's put it this way: if you want to go off of the fact that Nefeli, who is someone that we met super early before Godric, is related to him, and that he was the first Elden Lord, and there's some weird connection between them, whether it be by blood directly or she's just like a great descendant of him or whatever. He has some significance to it, but um, if you compare him to other things I mean, the way I put it is there are some cool optional bosses that you will definitely fucking. If you think that Radagon, who is someone that you can just not fight, is not more, I guess, notable than him, then I don't know, because I think Radagon is a lot cooler. I would put that dude A, but if you wanted to put him before Fire Giant, I wouldn't make a big fuss. I don't think he's an S though, for sure.
Yeah, now that I gave it a little bit more thought, he might not be an S, but I don't know. Me personally, cool. I would put him in top of A. But what do you think, Nemo?
You could do that. Yeah, I'm not tripping. I think Fire Giant's design was a lot cooler, but cool two-phase, and I mean, Macho Man Randy Savage. It is what it is.
Crazy, but I still hate that attack where he like knocks you into the air and just grabs you and throws you down. That shit fucking sucks.
Yeah.
All right, now
so Godric,
the man himself. To say
probably high B.
Huh?
That fight, it was annoying.
Bro. Nah, listen.
High B.
Did you guys not like it?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Godric,
I'm thinking A.
Oh, okay.
Godric is known as one of the fights that like sets the tone. Is like, all right, this is like one of the craziest games I fucking played.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you get that cinematic the first time. Yeah. You're just like, what the fuck is he doing, bro?
True. But like, see, I just have so much fear for the Fire Giant that I don't know if they're on the same fucking team.
Nemo, I could 100% tell you guys that Godric was probably the third most time Nemo spent on a boss, and I was helping him.
Okay,
dude. Honestly, that fucking the online for Elden Ring sucks so much, dude.
Yeah,
it did.
That was the
second
one
phase. Oh my god,
that was the one bummer. Like, of course, seamless co-op made it better, but it's like, why should we have to rely on the modding community? But it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. Put him A.
Yeah, I would put him at the head of A, but I won't be surprised if he ends up at the end of S later on. So we'll see.
See, I'm a little bit biased with the Godskins. I really like them.
Well, this one isn't the duo. This is just the skinny one. The duo is actually next.
That's one of the ones you fight in the cave, I think.
No, you fight this one in the windmill areas. Yeah.
I would say C.
Yeah, that's
you
actually.
You also get him when you get the black sword, the black flame sword.
Well, okay, so I'll say this. The reason I say this one should belong in C is because the one that's in that fucking snake church thing is significantly, I want to say, more notable than that one.
But it just says the one. There's no other ones on the fucking thing.
Well, there's Godskin Apostle and there's Godskin Duo, and I'm pretty sure at some point there's gonna be the fat one by himself as well, but maybe not.
I don't see him popping up. That's the thing.
Well, even then, if that one's not on there, the other one is way more notable than that one.
Yeah. I'm thinking C2. I would say maybe before Godfroy, or shit, maybe even before Elmer.
You could do that.
Yeah. Duo has to be above Elden Beast, I think.
Because even though I hate Godskin Duo, I'm not a big fan of it. I do know a lot of people that like talk about this fight and they're like, man, like either they just fucking hated it or it was.
Oh, the Noble's right after it. Okay, that's the one that was in.
Well, no, that's
it's a weird thing because it shows the fucking like snail version of him.
Yeah. Okay, so
should we count?
Okay, so where we ranking the duo? Because if I'm being honest, the duo ain't really all that for me. But a lot of people talk about.
I like
it
them more
it's-
than Elden Beast.
Really?
I don't like the Elden Beast, dude.
If I better than
Nah, I wouldn't put him before Elden Beast.
yeah, I don't think I would either.
I'll put him after for sure, but
All right.
like Elden Beast is just way
Before
cooler
Bl-
looking, bro.
So
Like,
you
regardless of
you
whatever
put
someone
him
said.
before Bloodhound.
Yeah, I would say.
The fucking fat one has so
Yeah.
much
The fuck- he starts
power, dude.
starts rolling around and shit. Actually, now that I think about that attack, it was hilarious seeing that for the first time.
And then when he like inflates himself and he's like knocks
Yeah.
you back, you're like, oh come on.
So that's basically what this one is, right? The Godskin Noble.
Yeah. Because why
The
is
fat
it
one?
using the
Yeah.
snail one though, dude? That's so weird.
I don't
Is the
know.
snail anywhere else? Like, can you see the snails here or no?
Nah, I think it's the only one.
Oh, there is spirit caller snails on the third row right there.
Oh, yeah. So why
Okay, so yeah, we can put him above Bloodhound too.
both of them? Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Because when you go to that church, you're like, "Yo, what the fuck?" You see the snake and everything, and then he's there. He's just.
What the fuck is?
I think that's the first time you fight the big one.
Yeah. What the fuck is Grafted Scion?
That's the first boss.
Oh, the one you run into in the tutorial that's supposed to kill you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, thank God. Thank God you said supposed to, because I thought I was trash the second I couldn't
Nah,
touch.
that shit.
No,
is-
you could kill him. It is hard as
nah,
fuck, but
yeah.
I've seen people do it.
I've done it more times on New Game Plus than I have on regular New Game, but yeah, it's doable, but you gotta be sweating like a bitch.
Should we put him A tier then?
He's a good introduction. I will say that.
No, I think there's one Giga Chad that belongs in front of him personally. I would say if you want to put him in A, he would be the lowest of A. But
Yeah.
I don't know
Because
though.
you also fight him as a
because-
regular like mini boss.
Yeah, and the only way to like rematch him is to go to that like area where you put like the stones and you can touch the mirror and it like teleports you there.
It's completely optional too.
there's also one that's inside of the castle before
yeah,
you.
that's the
Yeah.
mini boss.
So I mean, I don't know. It's definitely one of
We
those
can
things
put him
that
B then.
Yeah,
We can put
I
him B.
think they have good designs. I like how like they start flailing their arms all crazy and shit. It's a pretty dope idea. I'll put him in B. I just don't know. I was debating if I want to put him like mid B.
I would say I'd put him before Crucible.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like right after Nile.
Yeah, because you can't say that you never seen that guy, right? Like he's in your face off the rip, like you guys were saying.
Yeah.
You
Alright.
want Binky, oh boy?
We got Grave Warden Duelist. Isn't this the fucker that has like the dual hammers?
I think
Oh, you
he's
talking about Andy's
cool.
build?
Yeah.
Oh wait, he
I'll
did
let
a
Andy
build on that.
handle this one.
Oh, dude, that was my favorite shit. Like I had two of the rot hammers, and I would just put the wild strikes on that shit. And that's the thing about that rot hammers with blood. I was fucking killing every boss after I got that shit.
Yeah, and then one
But-
time I had Andy try to come help me, and some dude invaded. He
Beat
made the
the
mistake of
shit
fighting Andy.
Yeah.
He hit Andy once, and Andy had some super armor shit. He just fucking wild striked him. He instant died.
That shit was so crazy.
Because like
bro.
one swing gives you like almost one or two swings with the wild strikes gives you Scarlet Rot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I mean, I don't know. I
He's
don't
like-
think he's.
C, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say that. I would say that he's cool looking, but there's no big significant. Like there is at no point a coliseum where you roll in and that dude is in the center of that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like that boss should have been.
Yeah, he's cool, but he's somewhat forgettable. I remember
Yeah.
when I did the Elden Ring Reforged mod, they gave him a crazy ass moveset, and I was like, what the fuck? I would put him in C, but it's like low C, but not at the end
Yeah.
of it. I'm trying to think, maybe like in front of Clean Rut.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah, that might be a good one. This right here, I'm saying it right. Feel free to disagree, but these fucking centipede shooting dart pieces of fucking shit. Fuck them all. Like, I swear to God. And I already know another one. Actually, nah, hold up. Nah. This might be the first one that requires like a whole ass another fucking row. Because I am passionate about this shit. Because this shit is trash.
Do you seeing these tier lists and being able to like make your own row? It reminded me when Pokemon Sun and Moon,
Okay,
I had a
first
box for these annoying Pokemon that I couldn't catch. I can't say it on stream, but oh my god.
Is it like that video that you fucking the pronunciation one that you put up, huh? Is it like that?
Hey Jordan, we're cool though, right? Trash. Yeah, no, honestly, these fuckers, I hated them so much. And then when you get their ability, right? It is dookie. It does no damage.
Yeah, and you would think like, oh, like I finally get that cheap shit that's been killing me. Let me use it against them, and it doesn't even do anything, like at all.
And for like how often you kind of see them, you kind of wish like there was a big, like a fat version of it, you know?
Yeah.
Or is it just me?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
I wish there were no versions of them. That would be even better. But you know, you can't win everything. Actually, I think I know another boss I'm gonna put in. I already see it too. I want to put it in trash already. Holy fuck!
All right. We gotta wait.
Yeah, I know.
The Misbegotten.
Is
it the one that gives you the grafted sword?
Yeah,
dude. Okay, Castle Morn was so cool, bro. Yeah. I gotta say, I have bias towards that shit, but I think that was a dope fucking boss.
It's basically like a whole like introduction to the game. It's where you're supposed to go first.
Yeah. I think B for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking B too, but I'm looking at B and I'm trying to think.
Underneath the Izikis.
You know what?
That fight was cool, dude. That shit was funny though. I remember when me and Andy were playing, and I was like, "Dude, I died. Let me go back." Right? Or I think he went in before me. And I see this dude fucking immediately jump towards him. It was the funniest shit I've seen in that game.
I think I put him before, but
before?
I would
not be opposed to it, dude.
Yeah, what you think, Andy? You think he goes in front of Ezekiel's or behind?
I think before, yeah.
That fight was pretty crazy, dude.
I mean, everything leading up to it was cool, and the fact that you got that blade, you don't get shit off of the fucking Ezekiel's. You get a cool ass sword off of that guy.
Yeah. Now the fight the one with both of these fuckers right here, I can't stand that shit. But each of them separate is actually not that bad.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next one?
Lich Dragon Fortisax.
This shit. Okay, the fucking the whole shit to actually go this route. So what was it, the Rune of Death, right?
Yeah, it's Fia's quest.
Yeah, I didn't like Fia's like champions when you fight them. Besides Rogier,
my homie,
you gotta put it S tier, dude. That fucking fight is actually so cool, like cool.
Yeah, it's not as good as Placidux.
No, it's low S or low A. Just because like when you fucking fight him before, you see what was that boss?
I'd say low A. Yeah.
What was that? One demigod.
I don't remember his name. He's the one that's rotting into the tree, right?
Yes. Oh my god, the amount of fucking like lore reading videos I had to do just because I got to that area. I was like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, this whole quest has a lot of lore behind it, so that's one thing that also makes it like very impactful. Yeah, you know what? I think that's a good spot for it.
I agree.
These big ass fucking saber tooth leaping all up in the air and flipping and dipping pieces of shits. How do y'all feel about them?
I don't really care for them.
Like they're scary the first time you see them. They're like, okay, I'm just gonna have to fucking take one like one-on-one.
Yeah,
you know?
I hate having to run into these things on New Game Pluses though, because they're so unpredictable. Like you don't know where they're gonna land, and they're just all over the damn place. I wouldn't put them in F though, because I think their design and their animations are kind of cool. So
high D or low C, one of those two, or middle C maybe.
Fuck it, put him above Fell Twins.
Yeah, I was
Fell
thinking the same thing
Yeah.
too. Like low NC above Fail Twins. Ooh, Lord,
the Helic Tree
Lorietta.
boss.
So
Oh, you know what? She actually
basically,
wasn't bad.
magic tree sentinel.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: you actually fight two of these. You fight one in a carrion manner. It's like a ghost form, and then this one is an actual physical form. I thought this one was cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd
Loretta?
say it's strong B.
Strong B.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
fact
you
like
know
you have to go
what?
to the
I would put
What's up?
this. I'll put this above Noxtella.
Yeah.
What you think, Andy?
Yeah. I'm starting to look at it.
You want to make
Should we put Elden Beast a little higher, like in B? Should we?
at the end of
Is that-
B?
I don't know if at the end of B, 'cause like the way I'm seeing it, right, is that those two dragons are dope that we have in the front,
Mm-hmm.
but like, do you think that Elden Beast looks cooler than them? Objectively,
I'm trying to remember like my first experience with Elden Beast, because I think in hindsight I don't like it that much, but I'm
it
trying
looked
to
like
think
a big dude to me.
when you saw that shit, Nemo, I know that you pissed yourself.
It
Not
looked
only
like a big
because
dude to me.
you dealt with Radagon for a while and you got pissed, but
let me try to get a quick refresher. Hold up, because I don't like the one thing I remember about Elden Beast that I hate so much is when he does that attack where it sends like this a whole bunch of projectiles at you and you just have to keep running and running and running.
yeah.
Like, I don't know, like maybe I'm judging it off the fact that it was the final boss. If it was just like a regular boss that appeared at any other point, I wouldn't hate it that much. It's just, me coming from someone who like, fought Ishin at the end of Sekiro or fought like, Garam at the end of Bloodborne. I'm expecting, or even like Slave Knight Gale in Dark Souls 3. Like, you're expecting something crazy from Elden Ring, and then you just get this, and you're just kind of like, okay, well, like, it was a challenge, but
You guys think middle B then?
you know what? I'll definitely move it up to.
You could even do low B. I wouldn't be mad about it. I just feel like it's kind of crazy that the actual title boss are all just shitting on him.
Yeah,
You know?
it is a little bit disrespectful to him. Fuck. I don't know.
It's deserved though. It's deserved.
I mean, I would say
Radagon
it's-
was a better fight.
like look what's in C, and if he really belongs with that tier of shit, you know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah, let's put him B.
Yes,
You can
that's
put
what I'm
him above-
saying.
you can put him above
I'll
his
put him
ZQ,
low
I
B
think.
until I figure out exactly where I want to put him, because I know I'm not gonna keep him there. But as this goes
Yeah.
on, I'll decide where I'm gonna put him.
Yeah, I got you.
Mad Pumpkinhead. I'll let y'all decide on this one.
I know
S.
Jaqi knows this one.
I know Jaqi can speak on it.
Oh my god, isn't that the one that pissed you the fuck off, Jaqi?
Yes.
Right here, isn't that
S.
No, you have no idea. Like if that really is like the precipice of what pissed you off, Melania, Radagon especially, that's a brick wall, bro.
No. It wasn't the fact that it was the Mad Pumpkinhead that pissed me off. It was the fact that I kept getting spawned right in front of the fucking door. That had nothing to do with Pumpkinhead himself. That had everything to do with these shit ass programmers that thought, you know what would be the best fucking respawn point? The fucking door in this tiny ass fucking room. Fuck them. Fuck them. I hate them. But Pumpkinhead, Mad Pumpkinhead especially, no, S tier. All of the Pumpkinhead.
But
S
D
tier.
how do you
C,
say
D
all
or
that,
C?
but it's still an S tier?
I say D, bro. I won't lie.
You better put that bitch in S tier. That's like the only one I can speak
No,
of.
there's only
Fuck
one
you,
S tier
fuck you, fuck you.
that I can think
S
of.
tier.
No,
off
we
the
can't
top of
put
my
it
head.
by Placidugs. Come on now. That's a mini
Yeah.
boss.
That is a mini boss.
But
you
dude,
know what
look
I'm
at that image though. It goes hard as fuck.
It
That's my new
look-
PFP.
You gotta make it its own category then. M.
Oh my god.
Nah,
For
you know
May
what?
Jaqi
We'll
raises
put it
B.
above Fell Twins.
Put it in B. Above Fell Twins? You know
Yeah.
what? Hold on. Where did you put Fell Twins?
Bell Twins is
C.
like at the bottom of C.
Lion Guardian. Bell Bearing Hunter. Yeah.
If it had like a
Actually, I'll put him
head
before
shaking
Lion.
emote, it'd be like A tier for me. If it can
No,
do
I
like
like
a
the Lion Guardian better.
Really?
It's the fact that it's a lion.
Oh God. Actually,
You
you
know
know
what?
what? Design wise, I do think Lion's a little bit more
Ex-
interesting.
yeah, exactly.
what happened to the thing? What the fuck? Why does it look like that?
No idea.
Oh, Jaqi,
okay.
exhibitions
There you
are
go.
coming up right now, and that's gonna be your
Mimic
Kirby
tier.
Are
thing.
you sure?
I've had some
Yes.
epic moments against the Mimic tier. I don't know about y'all, but
S.
Listen, when I found out
It's
that
also a companion. S.
no,
S?
we're only judging the boss fight. We're not judging the summon.
Oh, it's force fight in. My bad, Jaqi.
It's okay. It's okay.
Um,
That boss fight, I think I needed help with it. I've needed help with every boss so far, but that one I thought it was really cool because of the fact that it had its own like mechanics to it. So I think it should be A or high B.
well, I mean, it's cool having to fight yourself because you realize the bullshit you've been doing the whole game. So if you've been like spamming bullshit like Rivers of Blood and then you have to go against that, you're like, ah, shit. Like now I know how bosses have been feeling the whole game.
Yeah, it's
I-
it's a learned mechanic, and that's why I think it should be either like A or like really high B.
I think I was using the Ruins Greatsword, and I one shot myself.
And he got fucked up a little too many times. I remember him going, "God damn, what the fuck did I do to deserve this?"
You put
Yeah,
a
I
dagger on
took
when you
off
got in.
all. No, I took off all my shit, and I went in there.
Thinking that it would also be naked.
No, it's
was-
naked. But if you don't have, if you have shit in your inventory, it'll use it. So like if you went in
Yeah.
bare fist, but you have a two-handed sword, like second slot or whatever.
I'll swap to it.
Yeah. So
It's a strong
No,
B
but that's
though.
the
Honestly,
point. The point was
I think
when
so.
you stripped, you thought it was also gonna be naked, and so you went in thinking it was gonna be naked, and then got your ass handed to you, and then went, "Ah, fuck my inventory." That's what I mean.
Boy got
I'm
out.
not saying
Boy
you
got
didn't know. I'm saying
outsmarted.
you thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably put it behind
High B.
Loretta.
yeah, it's a strong B, man, because it's fun.
Yeah. It's cool though. It is cool.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you guys knew the whole story behind what they were initially gonna do, but that shit was gonna have a way bigger role to play.
I didn't even know about that. I just like when I think I fought him on New Game Plus and I had the spell where you like jump up in the air with the big like red lightning and we both did it at the same time and I'm like, oh, this fight is fucking amazing. It was like some fucking anime bullshit. Miranda the Blighted Bloom. Anyone mind filling me in what this is?
What the fuck?
All right, YouTube it is.
I'm trying to remember.
The blighted bloom.
Miranda
That shit sounds familiar,
the-
but
The Blighted Bloom.
I think I only did it
fucking
the one
flower?
time.
Fucking flower?
Oh my god, put this
No,
shit
put
in
him ass.
fucking
Put him trash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're so
I'd say
annoying.
trash. Yeah, that's definitely trash.
Because they're just there, dude. Especially the blue magic one. Oh my
Okay,
fucking
the fact
God, I
that they
hate
made
one.
it a boss, like you do this whole dungeon, you get to the end, and it's just like one
Oh,
small ass room.
There's two. Okay, so Moog the Omen. After
Oh,
learning the
okay.
fucking lore, I really do like what's his name? Margit?
You mean the very first boss?
No, he has a different
Oh,
name, huh?
Mo-
His real name's something
Moog-
else.
Mogi's the fake one, right?
Yeah, it's a fake one.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Moog the Omen is the one you run into at the bottom of the catacombs, and he's
When you're
like,
trying to go to the madness.
yeah,
part of the
yeah. If you're
story.
trying to do the madness, and then you run into him, and it's basically like the fake version of him, and then the Lord of Blood is like the real one that he's like outside the egg of Mikola, and he has like that crazy spell.
just for the memes. I know we're not on Lord of Blood right now, but he has to be higher up. But just because of the fucking memes of Hey, what are you doing? He's like, I fought your brother. Like, oh my fucking god, those memes are so good.
There's a lot of memes on Moog Lord of Blood that I've been seeing. But the Omen fight, like in the bottom of that dungeon, like you're kind of running into like all the furniture in the room, and
He's got to be like a mid B, honestly. He's not. It's not Moog. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
know, this is a fake one.
yeah, it's a big one. You know.
Now I will say
It's
this:
cool.
I hate this piece of shit just based off the fact that he's like killed me probably the most. But I'm not gonna use my hate bias toward him because I do think, even though we haven't got to Lord of Blood yet, I do think like lore wise and his set piece and his importance to the story, like Nemo said, it does rank him high up. But the Omen, he's like a good B. So
Yeah, it's a good B. He's like mid.
I would put him. See
Actually,
here,
below Elden Beast.
see, yeah. Here's the thing. I don't think he's better than Elden Beast. I put Elden Beast before him.
Yeah.
So
Off topic. Natty just made she drew the map, Andy, from Dora.
Oh, nice.
All right, but
it's so cute.
Moog Lord of Blood, in my opinion,
That
High
was a
B or low
cinematic
A?
ass fight.
I
That
think
was
I
a
think it goes
cinematic ass
before,
fight.
before Fortis, in my opinion. But
The fact that we're getting DLC,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe his love for for Mickey. it
No,
brought him back
that shit is
alive.
memorable. I don't give a fuck if you
Yeah.
don't have to do it. You could get to him by doing two different things: either taking a way gate, or
Yep.
if you do Vare's quest. And if you do Vare's quest going into that shit, it is like I think at least a little cooler.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's kind of weird how. Well, I get why Melania is an optional boss due to how hard she is, but it's weird how Moog is optional, but he's like so important to the lore. He's the one like story boss that you don't have to fight.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
what's crazy too is that
'Cause you
I
meet
feel like
Vare.
because of the fact that he's so important, Melania is important too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
yeah, but like I
Like,
said, I
They go hand in hand.
yeah, but the more reason I understand why she's optional is because like they're like no one's gonna beat her like as much as they're gonna beat Moog, so
Yeah.
we're gonna put that to the side for the real tryhards. But yeah, that's a good
I mean,
spot.
yeah, I agree.
Magma.
I like these guys. I like
Magma
these guys,
worm
man.
or wyvern, whatever the fuck they are.
They're a
They're
B.
cool.
I love their fucking goofy ass face. That's just
You can't even
mad
see their
goofy.
face. What are you talking about? You can't see their face.
Oh, dude, I can. Every time I fucking we fight him, I'm like, oh my, but when you fight with the dude with the bull armor or the goat armor,
I don't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
that fight was actually like scarily like good. Or am I just remembering that shit wrong? When you have to go, when you're trying to take that shortcut, well,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the wyvern that you fight right there, or the worm? I mean, that you fight right there? Or are you talking
Yeah.
about like him afterwards?
no, I'm talking about that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one's insane.
Yeah,
Y'all
it's
really,
gotta be like a strong B.
y'all really want to put this in B? I'm thinking like C. But
I could see C for sure. Like I don't think that
And high
one was
C.
like
I was thinking C, like either before or after Erdtree Avatar.
yeah.
Before I liked it more than
Before.
the Avatar.
Yeah, because I don't
I
know.
wouldn't put an A status
Nah, hell
for
nah.
damn
No.
sure.
If
Fuck
it were
no.
to go into B, it would go at the end of B. But I'm thinking like around here is a good spot for it. Ooh, Melania, the Blade of Mikola. I think we kind of know where this is going.
It's gotta be S.
Yeah.
As much as
It's
this
not-
fight has whooped everyone's ass, there's only one spot for it.
A lot of people would be like, "Oh, of course you put it as like, yeah, no shit."
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
the coolest thing that you could walk into. All right, that's all I gotta say. And on top of that, the fact that one of the biggest fucking things is to let me solo her guy.
yeah.
Mhm.
Come on,
They
bro.
gave him a real sword, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's that shit is an iconic ass fight.
No,
Yeah.
when it comes to cinematics, dude, Melania's is really good.
No, even
most-
story wise, bro. Like there's two different things that point towards Melania, right?
Yeah.
You got Maleficent, who you meet in Caelid, If you do
Yeah.
her whole thing, she's one of the daughters, which is a really cool thing to like find out, right?
Yeah.
And on top of that, you the whole thing with why the Haley tree is hidden and why it's important, and it's just more context towards Mikola. I don't know. There's a lot of cool shit about it. It's not just a boss that's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I will say this. I'm not ashamed to admit to say I used the Mimic Tear on my first playthrough. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want.
Same.
Look, I used Mimic Tear. I used the Moonveil Katana. I was spamming. But look, I redeemed myself because I still got the TikTok. It's pinned till this day. I beat that shit New Game Plus. No HUD. No Mimic Tear. It took me like a good 2 days, but I was dedicated. And you best believe I popped the fuck off when I got that dub. Because I was ready to fucking damn near cry. Like, that shit was fucking torture. But yeah, that
call me.
I literally had to call him.
I will say this. She's easily the best boss in the game, but the only thing that makes her truly difficult is the waterfowl dance. They take that shit out, she's nowhere near that hard. That's the one attack that's just such bullshit. Yeah, but it's just, once you learn how to deal with it, it's okay, but it's still just like, fuck. Because for me, I had to rely on the Bloodhound step to dodge that shit. And I saw someone do it where like you just like dodge into her and just know exactly when to do it. But even still,
that's a hard one.
Yeah,
to do,
From Software, they was smoking that loud pack when they included that into her moveset. They were like, all right, we know how to top Slave Knight Gale from Dark Souls 3. Let's include this bullshit.
Yeah, fuck the player base. Make me cry.
Nah, dead ass, because I saw like a expert From Software player when he fought her the first time and he saw that attack, he just busted up laughing. He was like, this is bullshit. He's like, as a guy who's seen everything, he like they were completely going crazy with this one. But Malekith the Black Blade is up next.
One of my favorite
That was
bosses.
a cool fight. That one is a cool ass fight. Listen, the Garank questline you could do before that, where you fucking pretty much making them stronger and you don't know about it.
Yeah,
A for sure.
Yeah.
We going A?
Is he S though?
I don't know, cause
like I did the storyline.
Okay, hold on. Peep this. If you guys are considering putting him in an S tier, right? There's a valid way if you want to go about it, because after he dies, Lindell is fucked, right? Like that is a major change in what happens. So I think that's a big significance. If I'm being real, if you guys want to put him in S, I think that's a cool ass place to put him, because
I'm down.
That's one of the coolest things you'll see.
Hey, you know what?
Some people will say his fight was easy, but dude, it was so.
No, I've seen people
transform.
I've seen people fold that fight, especially second phase when he could just do that crazy shit and he's jumping around like some anime bullshit. Like, listen.
Yeah, nah, my homie Chris Dookie, he'll tell you that he was stuck on Malekith for like a good week. Man, he was a magic build, so I can see why, because that's just tough to deal with. But even his first phase was kind of, bullshit for like first timers. But I do think second phase is just like on some.
It's so fucking cool.
Yeah, where he starts flipping off the pillars and like being all up in the air.
That's how I beat Radagon. I use a sword too, man.
Yeah, his sword is raw. I'll say that.
Me and my Mimic did that shit the same time.
And bro, it's the coolest looking set too. Can we appreciate that? That's one of the coolest armor sets that you can get.
Yeah. Not for real.
So I mean, I don't know. I think that there's plenty to be said about that guy, but I think if you're saying that, and I mean, get this, like the whole fucking fire giant thing. Technically, you killing him, you don't have to do that, and then immediately get that thing that happens for anybody that hasn't beat that shit. But with Malekith, right after you do that shit, that's when that happens. So I don't know. That's what I gotta say about that. I think Malekith is cool.
Yeah, no, Malekith's clean.
Jaqi's the next one.
We got the skill check.
Huh? The skill check.
AKA the brick wall for a lot of players. Margit the Fell Omen. Holy
Margit
shit.
is wild, bro.
I got a little bit of negative bias toward this piece of shit, but I'm trying not to let it come into effect here.
I think if you put him low A, high B, or like mid B, even, you know, it's not that bad. I think that he was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely the most like noted boss when it came to like the like first like week release of Elden Ring. Like everyone was posting like their reaction to Margit or just like what the fuck, like why do y'all play this game? Because I can't beat this piece of shit.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not sure if it's me, but I feel like he has the weirdest timings. Like for any like
Yeah.
I'm saying in terms of people that have played all the other Souls likes, right? Coming into this one, I know that they got hung up on this for a bit because they're like, "What the fuck? His pattern's so weird. They're so delayed."
He continuously, purposely like delays his attacks, and I feel like he does it like on different runs. Like you'll do one run where he won't delay his attacks, and then you'll die and come back, and then all of a sudden he'll be delaying them. You're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, and he has that hidden phase 2 that is like, you know, you don't get a cinematic for it, but it's definitely a phase 2.
Yeah, and I can't even tell you how many times I've heard, what's that? What does he say? The put your foolish ambitions to rest. I'm like, can you shut the fuck up?
Yeah. No, yeah, I remember going against him and I was like, all right, this is something light, and I got clapped and I was like, listen, Nemo, I'm gonna need you to get the fuck on and get to this point, and we're gonna jump this bitch because I'm done with him.
Yeah.
He's
he had trouble with.
By the time that Nemo got to where I needed him to be, I beat him, and I was like, all right, listen. I get it now.
Here's the thing that makes me want to rank him a little bit higher because I still have the clip till this day where when you go back to
Kirby
the
fight Jaqi.
Wait, what happened?
No, Jaqi wanted me to put a thing for the exhibitions, and it's finally going through. If she wanted to bet on it and see it, she could do that.
Yeah, but like I still have the clip to this day of my reaction to where when you go back to the Grace and what's her name talks to you, she's like, "Oh, like I've been testing you to see like if you've been following the path," because that actually like threw me off and surprised me. I'm like, oh, okay, so like this was intended to be hard, because if you look at it, Margit is a way of telling the player, like, all right, if you are really good at this game, you can beat this now, but you're most likely getting too ahead of yourself, and you're better off going to explore other areas and then coming back to this. It's essentially a boss that teaches the player that maybe you shouldn't just beeline to the main objective. Maybe you should like go level up. But for some people, they're just fucking hard-headed. They're like, nah, like I gotta prove a point. So I do think that's a little bit interesting that they decided to go that way. So based on that, I might rank him like low A.
Yeah. Even though he's like the fake one.
Next up, we got his goddamn, what is it, his brother? Yeah, the real one, Morgott.
I liked him a lot, honestly. Even though like he fucked me up.
Low key, I'm kind of tempted to put him right next to Margit.
Above.
You want to put
I'm putting in 2K and I'm only making 386 back.
Golly,
I know a lot of them
crazy
knows
odds.
this one's an X. That's why I was like, look, I gotta make it look kind of interesting for people that don't know.
So wait, Morgott, we want to go high B or low A?
Low A.
Hey yo, what the
Low A.
fuck?
Huh?
Because Godfrey, I like the cinematic. He's holding. He's like, oh.
Nobody stands a
Now you
chance
face
against
me.
Kirby with a driver's license. Oh my
right.
fucking
You said
god.
Kirby with a driver's license. Wait, hold up. Oh,
Wait, do you guys want to see a crazy match? Let me know. I could put on an exhibition.
I mean,
for you
shit,
right now.
I got it right here, but I only got. I'm still sitting on 40,000. I haven't moved from this shit.
I'm at 400 right now. I made some crazy bets.
I don't like
I
these
dropped to
exhibitions are kind of
30K.
ass though, because this shit
I
can go
lost
either
my
way.
like 40K on Miku.
But I'm
Nemo, do you want
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Do you
for
want
now.
fucking no?
I'm good.
All right, we got the Knights Cavalry, the ones that appear at night.
Oh, those guys are cool. I would put them. Fuck. To be honest, I know this is biased. I would say,
Under the duo, maybe.
I mean, fuck.
Wait, where's the duo? Oh, duo's in C tier. I'm kind of with Andy. They are kind of cool. But at the same time, there's so many of them. Let me see. This one's tough.
Yeah.
It's for sure B or C. I just can't put my finger on it.
If it's B, I'd have to say they're above Leon. Oh, actually, probably above Crucible Knight because they really are annoying. You know.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I'd say above Crucible Knight, maybe above Grab the Scion. There's a lot of them, yeah, but they're all memorable. Memorable.
And then do we want to keep Grafted Scion here?
We can put them lower.
Yeah, because now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know about that one. I kind of want to move him like toward the bottom.
Like I was saying, I think so. I don't think he's that crazy. He's definitely like a what the fuck when you first go through it, but there's so many of them just crawling around.
Like right there. Nox Duo. These are like they're in Koolaid, right? Where you're doing that one town where you gotta.
Oh, you can put them D.
Yeah, they're kind of forgettable. And I know a lot of people that don't even fight them. They kind of just skip them. You put them high D or low D?
Low. Honestly, like they're really not rememberable at all.
I actually remember them, so I'll put them before these two that I don't remember at all. But when I look at them, they look okay.
Yeah.
It's still fuck fuck these guys. But I wouldn't say the crystals are trash. They're just like, but nah, these two.
I'll say it.
And I know someone who's gonna join them, but we're not there yet. Omen Killer, the big unga bunga fucking swinging ass dudes.
D.
I think C, bro.
I killed him.
So that's the reason he goes in D, because Jaqi was able to kill him solo.
Were we with you?
Nope.
No?
Nope. Not for that one.
I mean, yeah, I think getting on a horse and probably spamming the arcane shit might like fuck him up easy.
I don't like the area he's in too, like with that big tree and then the dogs come after you too. Like,
yeah, he's kind of just in a weird spot, and there's a lot of them, so yeah, I can see why. I mean, I think still, maybe before Fell Twins.
Really?
No, you know what? I'm tripping because Fell Twins is like a what the fuck catches you off guard.
I was gonna put it like in D, like right after Dragonkin.
Because like they're just like beginner bosses, you know?
Yeah, they're not. I was gonna say because it's not. Both
I say that,
the
and then there's
Carrion
the
Knight,
fucking
the
Divine
Carrion
Bridge
Knight
Golem.
is sick as fuck. The Bridge Golem is sick as fuck. Just looking, the Demi-Human Queen, sick looking. Omen Killer, even just lore wise, in my opinion, don't seem as interesting as any of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's like the Kelton Guardian of the Yu-Gi-Oh verse, you know?
Like put it above Cemetery.
Patches.
Yeah, that's where I put it. Oh, I didn't even notice they included Patches.
Patches.
But he gives
oh
up,
boy,
like,
what's he doing out of
mid-fight.
trash? Put him in there.
Yeah, Loki. Nah, cause see, y'all don't even know the backstory. This motherfucker is fucking pushed me off the edge in Dark Souls 3. He pushed me off the edge in
he's in every game,
Bloodborne.
right?
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's literally like an ongoing character in all these Souls games. That he's there to fucking troll you. And then
the worst part is if you fucking kill him,
you don't get the best.
You don't get a lot of progression.
That exactly, like he does horse shit, but the game punishes you for killing them, or like he always tries to be like, no, like I apologize, I'm here to make up for it, but then he holds you again. Oh,
yeah,
fuck this guy.
When he died in front of the Elmer barrier fucking boss, and he's like, "Oh, please take this to my lady," and she's like, "Man, I didn't fucking care about it." I was like, "Yep, thank you." Thank you for disrespecting him one more time for me.
I'll give him this though. I'll put him at the head of trash. I still think these fuckers right here are behind him, but he's still in trash. Trash is still trash.
Yeah.
Onyx Lord, huh? Y'all want to do a refresher? Or do I need YouTube?
Onyx Lord, is that just not like another fucking crystal beast fucker?
Let's confirm. Cause like I said, they went for definitely for like a quantity over quality with this game. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to remember who the fuck is who. Wait, where? Oh, this piece of shit. He has like the gravity attacks.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's kind of forgettable, bro. I won't even
And
lie.
then he
There's another one on the
appears-
beach too.
Yeah, he appears as like a
Yeah.
regular enemy.
If I can take his clothes, that'd be. Yeah, I put him higher, but can't.
Yeah.
I'd put like above Omen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Perfumer
Oh,
Trisha.
F. I fucking hate the perfumers.
Wait, well, who are the perfumers again?
They're
They throw
those
like
guys that
explosives.
just spray that weird shit that blows up after
yeah,
a
no,
couple
fuck
seconds.
yeah, fuck these guys. Hell, golly.
Okay, now this one I hate them as well.
Putrid Tree Spirit. Are these the Erd trees but Scarlet Rot?
Yep.
Yeah.
See, right? Because even though there's a lot of them, there's like no lore. And there's just they're annoying. You know?
I'll put them behind the god skin personally.
Wait, because
Oh no, if you want to put them there, you can put them there.
No,
Yeah, I
because
thought you meant
it-
like you're
'cause
gonna
it-
put them up there.
at the end of the day, it has to be below Erd Tree Avatar because it's the same
Yeah.
thing with just worse. So, do we want to just put it next to it, or do we want to put it like even lower?
I'll put it lower, I guess. I mean, it's like we just gotta acknowledge the fact that shit is very much the same, but just
Yeah.
with some stupid ass mechanic that kills you over time if he lands something. Other guy's way cooler because he just jumps down and you're like, what the fuck? Because he catches you off guard. And I think his weapon actually has something cool where like you actually get the jump that he does.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think that these guys necessarily drop their weapon. So
All
it is
right.
what it is.
Here we go, Nemo. Your favorite boss.
Everyone's favorite.
My boy
I fucking
Radagon.
hate him. But honestly, I've never felt so much joy beating a boss. Put him in S.
He is a very rewarding boss to be like,
He
I
is.
finally did it. You know what I'm saying?
I'd have
Espe-
to put him underneath Malekith.
You know what? Yeah, I think that he would go closer to the bottom of S just because like he's so cool and the fight is really nice. But when you find out that his phase 2 is his phase 2, you're like, okay, well, that could have been way better. But
Yeah.
Yeah. And it is kind of cool hearing like the main Elden theme, like music while you're fighting him.
yeah.
I'm trying to think though, like, is he?
I like Malekith way more than him, though. That's the thing.
I'm trying to think, is he better than Godric though? Because Godric is still like a pretty epic set piece, but I think for a final boss, because in my opinion, I think he's a true final boss. I don't count
Yeah.
Elden Beast, so actually no, fuck it, he can stay there. Jaqi,
This one has to go A tier.
the Red
we
Wolf.
We got folded so much.
That bitch. Oh, I know Jaqi stayed up all fucking
That's why.
night.
That's why I
fighting that
told
bitch.
Jaqi to speak on this one.
I don't remember much of it, but yeah, I remember literally.
What do you
I
mean you don't
think-
remember? You cried a little bit.
That's what I mean. Is I remember like crying. I remember crying because it was so
I didn't
frustrating.
I didn't even know that
I
part.
literally don't remember like what No, I do remember because I fucking won because it bugged out.
It was
Oh,
stuck, right?
I've seen that happen from a
Yes.
homie too. He like jumped up and he couldn't come down.
He was in the wall. He was in the wall, and I was like, I'm not gonna fucking question it. I died. I don't know how many fucking times.
She said, "This is a sign of God, bro."
There was no other way I was beating that fight, and I was adamant because Andy was like, I can get on help, and I was like, no, no.
Fucking game
This
took
is out
pity
of
on her.
principle now. Oh, that
That's
one hurt
hilarious.
because he was so fast and he was so scary.
Oh my
And then he got
god,
stuck.
dude.
I'm not the
And then I
biggest
got
fan of
complex.
him, so I don't know.
I'm kidding.
You can put him.
somewhere in D.
He is the goodest boy. He has to be above Godskin Duo, I believe. That fight was annoying, but amazing
Actually,
at the same time.
I think he should go above Mad Pumpkinhead. So maybe somewhere in C.
Do you
I
think-
would say
yeah,
C, but I would put him like around here, like around Grave Warden. But
Yeah. Put him. Yeah. Put him. Yeah. Above Clean Rot Knight.
I'll put him above Grave Warden. But
Okay.
yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, that had me crying, and it was purely because I just was not fast enough. I was getting so
It's-
frustrated.
I
And
just
he did fit the bill for a guardian. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like he's
yeah.
supposed to keep you away from Renala. So I think he did do his purpose, you know.
yeah. I just find it funny that so many people like got stuck on him. I think I beat him like first or second try. I'm like, all right, that was kind of a pushover.
You know, that's kind of a mean flex, but okay, man. That he hurt.
Heard me say that I cry, and then went, yeah.
No,
I beat him
but
once.
no, and the reason for that is because a lot of people they don't find out how to get the key, or if they do like get the key, they'll get it early. I like went and did a whole bunch of shit. So by the time I did the whole academy area, I was kind of over leveled, and I ended up beating the main boss there pretty easy as well. But most other players I know, they did that area at the appropriate level, so everything was kind of a challenge. So I didn't get to experience that.
Okay. All I'm saying is I fucking hated how fast it was.
Oh, there's another chance that we might have another
This
S
is a
tier
disappointment that I like.
I just think
really-
set piece, it's got to be S tier.
Yeah.
I just wish that they had more lore for him, dude.
Yeah, the connotations alone behind everything is also very cool. You know?
Yeah, nah. And then the whole like using the weapon as a gimmick, because they had this in Dark Souls 3 where you fought a giant and you had to use a specific weapon, but it was just very basic. You would just charge up and slash it. This one had like a whole move set. You can like run and hit with it. You can jump and do a crazy weapon art. So we want to put it at the end of S, mid S, or
End of
what?
S. End of S. I don't think he ranks higher than Malekith or Radagon.
No, yeah, I think he's definitely a notable boss too.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't put him above Malekith, but I was debating putting him above Radagon. But now that you mention that, you know, that might be
The
cool.
fact that it had both faces as different bosses for the randomizer was crazy, dude.
Man, nah,
Yeah.
that was kind of trippy.
We fucking fought him, and then out of nowhere, all you hear is together. You're like, oh no.
I was like, oh hell no, that randomizer was crazy. Hey, well actually no, I'll talk about that later. Scaly Misbegotten. Fuck these guys, bro.
Now we can put him F. It's because like they're.
I don't even
there's just,
remember where the fuck those guys are bosses, bro.
right? Like they're just everywhere.
They kind of fit into the same category as the crystal guys, to where you have to hit them with blunt weapons or everything kind of bounces off. But they're essentially the Misbegottens, but they're not as hyper and they're just more durable.
Yeah. Okay.
The next one is a big ass 5-head. Put him in F too. His fight was trash.
Sir Gideon.
He was trash.
Oh
dude.
my
Gideon
God.
Offnir, bro.
I can't put him in trash because he was like, he's
Alright,
somewhat
then put him low F.
memorable.
Put him low F then. It's memorable.
Low
That's where he
F?
belongs.
Oh my God. Nah, not.
Dude,
We can't
That's-
disrespect him that much.
hey, yo, hold on. That shit is funny that he's the only one that you can actually stand next to and hear his whole fucking shit out and then go, all right, let's fight. Like some anime fucking arc, you know what I'm saying?
Or just
Or-
rush in.
You can Android 17 his bitch ass. You know exactly what I mean if you know what
Bro,
I mean.
I spoke on this earlier. I'm the Android 17 type. I'm not giving you the chance to transform and get your little fucking speech off. I'm
Hit him with that
fucking.
Jaeger.
I'm about to
Alright.
Vegito blue your ass and hit you with a combo mid shit.
Alright, we could put him underneath the Erdtree avatar.
Yeah, I just think it's funny that
put
you
him bottom
can
with D.
you can make him strong or make him weak depending on what you tell him throughout the story. Because after every boss you kill, you're supposed to report back to him and tell him what you learned. And if you talk to him each time, he's like cracked as fuck when you fight him. But if you don't tell him shit, then he's like an easy ass boss.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Okay, you can put him higher. You can put him D.
Yeah, and I think for that very unique aspect, I would put him like low B, but
Grab the Scion kind of like just smokes him though, dude.
You know what? I will put Graph this song above him. Keep it real.
Yeah.
That's kind
Yeah.
of
The fact that he, like it's cool that he can get stronger, right?
Well, no, I mean on top of that too, though, like if you actually don't get the jump off on him and just fuck him up off the rip, he can be a problem.
Yeah, because his magic is cracked. It does a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah, he can spam some crazy. It's like he knows every spell damn near.
Yeah, but see, that's only
Sure,
if you tell
Gideon of
him
the
like a
kinda
lot of
knowing.
information. I've never fought him on a run where you just like don't say shit because I don't really know what he has up his sleeve. I've fucked him up plenty of times to where
Yeah.
he didn't even get like 5 seconds to really even say anything.
No, yeah, I've seen people that have gone through it and they actually listened to the whole thing, and then he beat their ass at least 3 times, and I'm like, there is no way you didn't just start jumping his ass
Man.
off the rib.
See, that's
But
funny,
you know
man,
what? We'll let it be what it is.
A man who
Hey.
knows everything, but not he doesn't know hands the way the
Oh,
mimic
S
tier
tier.
does.
Hey, Nemo.
Oh yeah, dude.
Highest
knew it was
degree
coming.
S tier.
I had to watch a guide to go fight it.
Yeah, no,
I can
bro.
link the video.
I've seen too many guides for this guy specifically, bro.
Oh, he's making another. It's God tier. It's God tier.
I mean, God's in the name. Let's be real here, bro. Let's be real.
He's making a new S plus. All right,
Oh, wait, hold
gotcha.
up.
Oh, God tier.
Oh wait, hold up. Wait, what? I fucked up. Wait. Did it add a new one, or am I tripping?
It did, and then it shifted.
Everything up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I agree. I agree.
I gotta
They
change
didn't
some
make
of
a
these
video on
colors.
it. I would have lost.
This shit is fucking hilarious.
I'll be real, bro. On our randomizer, when we didn't
what the
get
fuck?
Soldier of Godric as the last boss, I was disappointed.
That actually would have been hilarious. I was hoping for it. Wait, what did we end up getting as the final boss?
Fuck, bro. I don't remember. I genuinely don't, but I think it was just some shit where we're like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
I think I still have the VOD like somewhere on my hard drive. I want to say it was like one of the bell bearing guys, but I could be wrong. But I get the feeling that was it. But yeah, Soldier Godric, my boy got his own slot. You feel me? But all
snail, oh my
jokes
fucking
aside,
God.
y'all, if we were being like dead ass, he goes like, you know, like B tier, but we just, you know.
B tier is generous.
Nah, B tier is hella generous, but you know, it's the homie, man. He was there we started from the bottom, you know.
That's
He
what I'm
was the first
saying.
boss.
That was a welcome to the game, bitch. You know?
That shit's hilarious. All right, Spirit Caller Snail.
That shit was kind of scary at times. No, I will not lie about
man.
this.
This shit kind of ass in my opinion, but
I would put that shit in F, bro. Like,
Yeah.
low
it's
key.
not even
The room I'm
notable.
thinking about is only scary because there's 3 of them hidden. You know.
Well, yeah, but the fact that there's so many of them hidden, and then there's just happens to be one that's the main boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I remember dealing. You deal with the fucking god skin, right? You're like, oh my fucking god, and then the snail it fucking appears, dude.
out of nowhere, and like you think it's gonna be a problem, and it dies in like 2 hits. And you're like, all right, well, that was it. All right, we got the
All right.
big deer, tree spirit, the regal ancestral, whatever.
Oh, okay.
I
This
hated
one,
those.
This is the second one that you fight, because I think the first one is actually
D?
right here. I want to say B. I'm gonna be real.
that's a D.
The area you fight it in is pretty dope.
It's cool. The area is cool.
Yeah. You said B. Do you?
Yeah, no, I said D.
D?
Yeah, I like the
mean-
real one.
I don't even think they're that cool, to be honest. Like, they don't really. I don't think I've ever had a problem even the first time going against them. It was just annoying that they would go under the ground and then disappear somewhere else and then fly in the air and come to me and shit. I don't know. If you guys like them, then put them wherever you want. I don't think that they're that great.
And Nemo, you said D, right?
Yeah, it's just because I like the real one, the living one.
Yeah, I put it high D.
Yeah, because like, is the spirit the first like version in that area?
I'm not
It is,
sure.
right?
Because I think this is the one. Because I think this one is the one you have to light all the torches and then you fight it. Well, I think both of them you have to do that. But this is the one you
Yeah.
fight after the mimic tear. And this is the one you do when you just go down that long ass elevator that just keeps going and going and going and going.
Yeah.
So
We can put them seats here then. Like,
yeah, because now that I think about it, I'd probably put them above like Fell Twins and Pumpkinhead and shit. This is a tough one.
above Urchery, Burial Dog.
You know what? No, I'd put
The
him
tree
above.
spirit.
I'll put him above Putrid. Keep it real.
Okay.
Ooh, Renala.
It's hard. It's a hard fight because when I fought, it was also hard. So we could put her.
Okay, look, I think it's one of the more unique bosses, right? The fact that you come in and then there's the phase 1, the phase 2.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that hard. Nemo thinks that it is because he was hard.
I see.
I think you could put. Well, I was gonna say like maybe B or A.
Yeah. Phase 1 is a callback somewhat to a Dark Souls 3 boss because there was a boss in
figure.
there called I think it's called like Deacons of the Deep, where you just fight like a mob of enemies, and a lot of people kind of hated it because it wasn't challenging. You just kind of have to like find the right one amongst like the mob, and that's the same one. Like you just have to find out which girl is like the one saying the spell, then you hit her, and then it drops the real one. I think the first phase is a bit like whatever, but the whole second area with the moon being in the background, that shit was pretty epic. But as far as difficulty, I mean, even though we're not taking that into account, I didn't think she was like all that tough. But I have seen people get stuck on her. But I think the first phase really drags her down, if I'm being honest. Because like if it was just a second phase, I'd put it like an A. But due to that first, I feel like it goes somewhere in B.
Above the Black Blade Kindred. Just because the second phase does carry it, you know?
Yeah. You wouldn't put it above Black Knife?
Yeah, no, put it above there.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I think it's a little bit better of a fight than that.
True.
All right. What's the next one?
We got Royal Knight Loretta, which is basically.
Should we put her like underneath her?
It's
essentially that's the one that's like right before, right?
It's yeah. You fight it at the manor. It's the same thing, but it's just like a ghost form, and instead of shooting like the 4 arrows like the real one, it just shoots the 1. I mean, we could put it next. It's literally like the same fight. It ain't really that much different. Unless you guys would like, rather put it lower.
No. I think they're about the same, to be honest. One just has more arrows. I think that's the right way to go about that.
Yeah.
I feel that. Okay, now here is my companion for the motherfuckers that belong in the goddamn dumpster, because whoever decided to put this goddamn 8-armed
dude that pops up from the ground?
Yes, bro. And he jumps up and just throws all his goddamn arms at you. I can't stand this piece of shit.
Poison on the ground.
Yeah, bro. It's like they decided to put a bloodborne enemy in this game, but they forgot that the character doesn't have bloodborne movement. You're slow as shit, so I don't know what they were thinking.
All right, and then the next one is, honestly, is scary.
Not
Right?
Cocaine
That
Bear.
shit is it's tough.
You know
I
what?
put it above. Go for it.
There's so many fucking memes on this shit. I feel like it's gotta go up a little bit.
It has to. Especially the one in the forest. Oh my fucking, the giant one. This is scratching his back.
Man. But there is one that you actually fight that has like a boss health bar.
Yeah.
I don't know. This
It is-
one's tough.
You can put him above the Divine Bridge Golem. The bears are annoying to fight. The Rune Bears.
Wait, where at? In C or B?
Actually, put him above the Watchdog underneath the Urge Tree Spirit.
Okay.
Because the Urge Tree Spirits are more annoying fights than them, you know? It's easier.
Wait, you said the Watchdog? I am so
yeah,
fucking
it's right next to the
lost.
Lion Guardian.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Low key. They're low key like the same type of animal. This big ass fucking. Let me hit you for 75% of your health bar.
Yeah.
Ooh, Star Scourge Radon.
Oh,
Alright,
that
this-
one's
this-
cool.
Yeah,
It's a hot take, man. I didn't like the fight that much, but the fucking whole story behind him is cool.
I'm not a big fan of like getting to him. How it starts with him shooting the arrows at you, but once the fight actually cracks off, that shit is epic. And look, him falling down as a meteor. Like, are we not gonna sit here and not act like that was not one of the best parts of the whole game?
That was dope. That was dope as fuck.
So, in my opinion, he's an S, but
Yeah.
we're at an
We
S.
can put him above Rykard, honestly. He's more memorable because he's like part of the main story, you know?
Yeah.
Rykard, I always call him a disappointment boss, kind of like the Earth Treats, is because like there's so much that they could have done with him, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just seems like kind of like a throwaway that they kind of put him in last minute.
Like they had some thought and they didn't do that much with him. For Dawn, they had good thought. They had a good story. The fact that wasn't there like two bosses in his castle, or his before you fight him, or is it only one?
It's two. You fight the
Misbegotten.
Misbegotten and Crucible Knight. But it's weird though because if you go at the right time, like in the game, they won't be there. But once you beat them and then come back later, like they'll spawn. So like it all depends on what time you go there, because
It is weird.
yeah, if they're having a festival, it'll just be Blight and like the pot guy sitting there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely an S tier fight, just due to the fact that I've seen so many TikToks of people like having crazy mods and like they clip that part where he falls down as a meteor, but it's like not a meteor, it's like something else or something, some bullshit. Stone Digger Troll, I think this goes with the rest of them, like these like Carrion Knights and Bridge
Yeah,
Golems
they're like
and
filler.
shit.
You know?
Yeah, they're not all that. these fuckers, the
Oh
guys
my
that
God, dude.
that
Put 'em
swim in
God
the
tier.
boats. He said God tier.
Put him God tier. Oh my god.
What?
What the fuck? All right, now I know Nemo was just trolling us, bro.
Put him God tier.
Oh
He's
my
begging.
god, bro. Ain't no way.
They're funny. They're funny as fuck, man.
Nah, bro. They go D. They go D.
Yeah, no,
They're
they're
annoying.
D.
We talking high D or low D?
High D just because of Malekith's quest line. If you get him all to death route and then you have to fight him.
I'd say, I would rather fight these guys than the goddamn trolls. So I'll put them like behind Dragon King.
All right.
Another skill check, or I wouldn't even say a skill check. It's
Oh, the
basically
Oh,
Out the
that's
gate.
that is a welcome to the game if I've ever seen one, bro.
yeah, like a motherfucker. I it's kind of funny how they don't have the duo. It's just the one. So, this one's tough because, hey, shout out to It's 2D for the big body Ray. Appreciate you, my boy. We're just over here making an Elden Ring tier list, but we are trying to figure out where to put Tree Sentinel. I don't know. What y'all
Front of B,
thinking?
maybe?
You said B?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
He's not fucking
Appreciate the
horrible. And
follow,
then
my
you
boy.
do feel good.
You
when
gotta
you kill
have
him.
you gotta have high expectations to be put in A. You know what I'm saying? Like those
Yeah.
are like,
We can put him
these were
mid B.
cool.
Obviously above Sir Gideon.
Above Sir Gideon? Yeah, nah, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
I would put him. Hold up. Nah, he gotta go a little bit higher in B, bro. Like he can't go at the end of B. Cause like it's the tree sentinel, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's the motherfucker's tree sentinel. That's what I'm saying. Say with your
Yeah.
chest, Nemo. Come on now.
I don't want to put him real high. Well, actually, nah. He might go high B. If I'm being real, he might go around like where.
You can put him in front of the Rod Dragon. Rod Dragon, maybe even fuck.
You know what? I think he goes hand in hand with the Knights Cavalry.
Yeah.
If I'm being real.
Yeah. No, you're right.
We got the duo gargoyles that you can either fight solo or fight with what's his name with the golden headgear and shit.
Oh, D.
Yeah.
True.
I kind of think this is a cool fight,
like these
but
guys. It's a cool fight.
they're gargoyles, so they're kind of repeats.
Yeah. If you guys wanted to put him in B, I wouldn't be mad.
Okay, shout out to Vank for sending y'all over. Appreciate my boy.
W Vank, W Raid.
You already know.
Welcome in, boys.
You always coming in clutch. So what do we say for these? You say D?
No, I said B. You can put him B. Wherever we got the other gargoyle.
Yeah,
guy,
where is the other
you just put him
gargoyle? Black Blade
Give him in
Kindred.
C, I think.
Hope your stream was good, boys.
I like him a little bit more than Black Blade simply due to the fact of like the oh shit moment when you see the second one come in.
Yeah.
What is Worm Face?
Worm face?
I don't know, actually. Oh,
wait.
they're in that little forest underneath where the golden mask dude is.
Are they the ones that give you that fucking death
the
blight?
death? Yes.
Oh hell nah. This either F or trash.
You can put him in,
appreciate you, D.
an F. They are
Uh,
annoying.
Yeah, I'd say.
Because there's so many of them, you know?
Yeah.
I don't like the noise they make either.
No, I put him
Oh
right
my
there.
God.
Man.
Oh my god, we got the kidnappers.
Which ones?
The ones that like grab you and stuff you in their cage, and they have like the
Oh,
wheels
those
for weapons.
fucking. Oh.
They're above Gideon.
They're abductor virgins.
That's horrible.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy, dude. I don't know.
I don't like these things either. I hate that like they don't stagger and they're just fucking weird and they try to fucking hold you hostage against your will.
Yeah.
But how low do we want to go?
Yeah, I mean, fuck, you can put him D. I don't think this is that much of a injustice to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd say
You can put him before the demi-humans for sure.
I was
both of them.
thinking the same thing too, like around there. I don't know, especially having to fight two of them. I'm like, fuck that shit. Aiden, Thief of Fire. Who? And the what now?
What the fuck is that, dude? Okay, this might be a boss I've never seen in my life. You know, like that's the territory we're in right now.
Fire. They at this point, that somebody had to somebody modded this in. Ain't no fucking way.
Oh nah, bruh.
What?
This is some fat dude. Hold up.
Wait, no, this is an Abigail?
Yeah.
No, I know
Why
this
is
one.
my
I know this
YouTube
one.
being a
It's fucking whack. Like you don't have to do it ever, but that's how you get that weird giant
The
fireball.
fire
yeah.
giant's fucking fireball.
Oh my god.
No, it's some fat guy. No.
Yeah, he looks like
Yeah,
some
no, it
fat
is.
fuck.
Okay.
But my
Yeah.
YouTube ain't fuck- okay,
you
here
can
he
put him
is.
in F. I don't fucking care.
Ah, yeah, he looked like a wannabe PvP fight. Usually these fights are kind of whatever. Yeah. you
Oh yeah,
have
this
to,
guy's just walking behind him. Okay.
UMP.
Yeah.
said D.
Yeah.
I think he
was-
goes where like Esgar. Like these fights, I don't really care for these.
That's
bro.
not gonna be Escard to me. It's always gonna be Edgar. All right. Alabaster,
That's so
Alabaster
good.
Lord.
Alabaster Lord. I think it's essentially the Onyx Lord, but just like a blue ghost version looking of him. So we could damn near put him right next to him.
Put him above.
Yeah.
He was actually a little bit more stronger than him.
All right, could say that. Electo, Black Knife
Oh, I fucking hated
Ringleader.
this dude.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
this one's also an
yeah.
Everjail.
I was stuck on this guy for a minute.
I don't think he goes like A at all, but C or B if you guys want to.
Yeah, because
I think it's fun.
where's the other Black Knife? Where do we have him? He was in
I think
B,
he's in
right?
C or B. Yeah, he's B. Right next to Renala.
Oh, okay. But he's
We could put this dude since he's like the boss of them. We could put him above the Black Knife.
because
know what I mean?
it's essentially the same boss, but he just has more bullshit up his sleeve.
Yeah.
And then Ancestor Spirit, this is the first one you fight. I mean, it is dope encountering it for the first time, and then the second time you're just like, oh, this again.
It wasn't that difficult though, you know?
Yeah.
It was cool.
I'll
I
put
think,
it
like the
like slightly above the second one.
yeah, it's right there in C, next to the spirit of the Urge Free Spirit.
Yeah, so
Man, dude, I'm wondering if this is actually all of them. Is this actually all of them?
I don't see any that are
I suppose a lot of them
noticeably
are clumped up
missing.
in the same category.
Yeah.
I know for a fact it has all the main bosses. It might be missing a few mini bosses, but
Even
Ancient
then, yeah.
Heroes and more. Yo, is this the one that does like the frost on the ground and everything?
yeah, this one's a
Yep.
piece
It
of
was
shit.
annoying. It was annoying. I think he's like mid or low B.
I think it
Yeah,
was a
put him above
cool
Gideon.
encounter.
You said above Gideon?
Put him above Gideon. Are you a Gideon enjoyer?
Above Godskin Duo?
Yeah, you're tripping,
you know,
Nemo.
true,
I'm gonna
true.
say.
Well, see, like C is just forgettable for me, man. Like when I see B, now that he's there, was if I can't put him in C, Gideon, I just don't like him at all. You know what I mean?
I feel
Yeah, put him
that.
above the Bloodhound Knight Darwill.
Actually, you know what? That does kind of go. Yeah, you know what? I'm not mad at that. What you think, Andy?
Yeah, no. I think that's right. I think that's right.
I'm gonna do a new game plus. This one can fuck up Gideon again.
We got both versions of Estelle as the last two.
Wait,
I mean, what?
wait. Which one makes clones of himself?
Wait, does one not make clones of himself? I thought they both did.
Yes. No, one of them doesn't. One of them is like he's scary looking, and you can beat him, but he's
Okay.
annoying because he teleports away.
One is actually like related to a very big quest, and then one you just fight in a dungeon. So the one that's quest related, I'm gonna give that one the higher vote. Let me see.
I think it's the quest one that's like weaker than the random one, though, right, Eddie? That one's part of the quest.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, no, I definitely am right. Do not put this one higher than the other one.
Why not?
Darkness makes clones of himself that they blow up and they will one shot you.
And that's better.
That dude, you can't put that one like lower than the one that's part of the main quest line.
I mean, I guess, but I just feel like the only thing that makes this one cool is that like it's the first one you encounter and it's part of the quest, and this one just shows up after as a repeat. You're just like, oh, okay, but it has a few, different tricks. I mean, I
had to call it for help. That's all I'm saying.
Here's what I think. We could at least just put them next to each other instead of putting one like below. But what tier do you think they go in?
I'd say B, because like the freezing fog dragon, the Borealis, he kind of like leads you to the second Estelle. They would have to be in B.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to think, like, put Elden Beast higher on B. I'd say he has to be above Loretta. Even though like he's in B just because he should have been by himself. You know, if he was like a boss by himself, I think no one would really get mad about him. But the fact that he's with, second phase of Radagon, he is disappointing. You know. And then I would put the Estelles above Mimic tier for sure. I don't know if they're above Loretta. Yeah, put them above Loretta because they're kind of difficult. Loretta's like a good boss, but like not as difficult as them. Well, as the second fucking form. Am I making sense?
You said put him above Loretta.
Put the first one underneath Loretta because he's the main quest one. He's like a little bit easier. This one is difficult. You can put him above or before Loretta.
Shit.
Am I wrong here?
I don't think you're wrong. I think that you're actually onto something, and I don't think that it's necessarily a bad take, but
Should we put the Elden Beast to A tier?
Elden Beast A tier.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, he is the title card shit. I know he's not that overwhelming, but look at what he's on in terms of everybody else around him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
So-
I just can't put him to S. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No, I know,
he
I
ain't
get
going
that,
nowhere
but
near
look at
S.
everything that's in that same
We
tier.
could put Elden Beast after Fire Giant. Right.
If anything, I think he might just have to take the lead of B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't
I
know.
feel like we're missing that one dragon that's outside of
Yeah, we're missing the one that's for Ronnie's quest, right?
yeah, right. I know he teleports, but don't you fight him?
Yeah, eventually you do. I mean,
And then there's the other dragon, the lightning dragon.
oh yeah, huh?
It's optional, but like
Isn't that the one that gives you that frost electric katana thing?
yeah. No. I'm talking about the one that gives you what was it? Is it divine lightning spell?
Yeah, it kind of looks like the ones that just spawned in the Fair Missoula area, but there's like an actual boss one.
Oh, okay,
It's,
okay.
it's next to like one of the black knife like little dungeons because you have to go underneath.
Yeah.
Elevator.
They're white and they have like the really long necks. They look a little bit different from the other ones. But even if those two were in here, I would probably just put them right next to the ones that are here. But probably put
'Cause
them
they don't
after.
really- well, one of them has a name, but the other one,
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's review this and see if there's anything that we changed. So we have God tier, which of course has the man himself, Soldier Godric, the one and only, undefeated. Well, technically, he probably got the most ass whoopings compared to everybody else on this list, but we ain't gonna speak on
But
that.
he's still pushing through. All right.
Iconic, bro.
Hey, look,
Iconic.
he knew what he signed up for when he filled in that resume. All right, he just,
Yeah.
he's
You
a,
said Godric, the man of with them. How many hands? I'll work for him. All right.
all right. And then at the head of S tier, we have none other than Melania herself, the trophy of all trophies, the #1 bragging card that you can have if you've beaten this game.
Yeah.
Followed behind her, we have Dragon Lord Placidux, which I
That
think
fight went so dummy too, man.
Like I said, that part where he just starts flying in the air and like disappearing and shit, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And then Malekith, it's funny how both bosses in Fair Missoula are right next to each other. That whole area is kind of just
cool.
clean. Radagon, Star Scourge, Radon, and then Rykard at the tail end of it.
Should we put the Godskin duo? Because like Fair Missoula had some crazy ass fights.
You
Should
know,
we put them B?
I was looking at that too. I was thinking C might be a little bit too low for Godskin Duo.
Right. Like the Godskin Noble could be C because like we put the Apostle there separately. Like they're good fights.
Yeah, I'd put him like before Gideon, maybe.
Yeah. And fuck it, we could put Grafted Scion like we could put Grafted Scion B. Godskin Duo.
Yeah, low key, I'd put him even before Grafted.
Yeah.
All right, but we think so far S tier is locked in, right?
I think so. I think that's
Yeah.
a solid S tier, bro.
Yeah. All right. Now A tier, we got Godric leading them off, which is essentially I was well, technically Margit is the first boss, but then like Godric is like the first like set piece to where like he goes into that second form with the dragon. So that's why I think he takes ahead of A, because I know a lot of people think that he's like one of the best bosses in the game. Behind him, we have Godfrey, which I was tempted to put in S, but I don't know. I guess in hindsight, it really wasn't all that. But Fire Giant behind him, and we got Mo, the Lord of Blood, which pissed me off, but you know, lore-wise, he's important. Lich Dragon, Fortisax, Margit, and then Morgott. Do we have any changes on A tier? Do we want to lock that in?
Nah, I think that's fine. If the tier that we're holding him to is that, then yeah, I think that's solid.
I feel that.
And then B goes to like some of the big fights that are like difficult. They got some some of them have story. I'm looking at the Glintstone Dragon. I kind of want to put it C.
Do you think Lich Dragon belongs before Margit and Morgott, or possibly after it?
Oh, just the fact that Margott, the first one, is like. Wait,
I
is that
think that-
Margott or is that
No, I think the dragon belongs there because those guys are cool, but I think the dragon's cooler.
Yeah, I
Be
feel it.
honest.
I was just saying that because he's like optional, and these are like main bosses. So you know, but yeah, he is a
Yeah.
pretty dope set piece. All right, and at the head of B, we have the Elden Beast, which has moved up a lot because we had this motherfucker way down lower before. But
Yeah.
he took the head of B, and then we got the first dragon, which is like another kind of welcome to the game moment. Is this one really like high B?
I'd say the only reason me and Andrew are saying it's high B is just because it affects the area.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
I'll
you
give it
can
that.
move him down. I think he definitely belongs like upper B for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm thinking maybe
We could
after
put him
Estelle.
above the Stella yeah.
Yeah, I put him like
Yeah.
right there. Cause Estelle's pretty cool. Loretta's not bad. Then we got a second Estelle, then that's where he belongs. Mimic is pretty cool just due to the fact, you know, you're fighting yourself. This one's cool. Commander Nile, Knights Cavalry, and Tree Sentinel go hand in hand. These two kind of go hand in hand as well.
Starbeast is fucking annoying.
What do you guys think about Renala? Is she cool where she belongs, or do you think she
Put her
might?
above Fia.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Fia being above her.
Honestly, I think we could drop Fia a little bit lower, like towards Graph the Scion. Just because like you're fighting some weaker like mimics, you know what I mean? Or like I'm gonna call them mimics.
Yeah. So we got Falling Star Beast, Renala, Electo, and then the Black Knife. Both gargoyles, Glintstone Dragon,
Moog the Omen.
Moog, then
I feel like we
Godskin.
could probably put Moog lower in B. You know what I mean? And then Godskin could be, I think, above Commander Niall or Niall. It's just because they're in the Fair Missoula, and that fight was actually kind of fucking. It was difficult a little bit.
You know what?
Right.
What you think about that, Andy?
What was the question?
Move
My
it.
bad.
I like how you ask him first because you know I don't know what the fuck.
Basically, moving Godskin Duo up before Niall.
Yeah, I mean they're harder than Nile. If I'm being real.
Yeah, I'll say
Oh
that.
man, the list doesn't have Alexander of the Fire Fist.
Listen, bro.
I
That's
would,
because
like,
that's because
I
he's
would've-
not an enemy, bro. He's the homie. All right, let it be known real quick, bro.
I would have put him in S tier. Bottom of S tier, but he would have been S tier, dude.
Oh my god.
He was
the
my
amount of
favorite.
disrespect you got on my boy, dude.
S-
Nuts.
So you said you wanted to move Moog, the Omen?
Yeah, a little bit lower. It's just because it's the fake Moog, you know?
You want to put
can
him
put him
before
Underneath
Gideon?
I think. I think Gideon has a little more clout than that that Moog.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, so do we think B tier is solid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then C tier is like the bosses that like you keep finding multiple of.
Yeah, and you kind of
You know
get
what I mean?
yeah, you just get tired of seeing them, or either that, or they just become regular enemies. So
Yeah.
like yeah, Godskin Noble is like whatever. Ancient Hero is whatever because you run into like them once you get to the Frost area.
Yeah.
Bloodhound's cool, but it's just
There's
he's-
only a few of them, so he could be high up there. I think he's solid where he's at.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll
The
probably
Erdtree.
put him above that one.
Yeah. Because you find like a lot of Zamors.
Yeah, and then Commander Nile.
You put him higher. We can put him above Zamor. Just because like, he does turn it like the Zamors do just turn into NPCs.
Yeah,
Magma Worm, Erdtree Avatar, Falling Beast, Falling Star Beast. I feel like they should stay there. Should we put the Godskin Apostle above or no?
put him above Falling Star.
Yeah. I think the Falling Star is like stronger though, so I guess we can keep him where he's at.
Yeah, I feel like they're both kind of next to each other, so I don't really think one's better than the other. They're just kind of like neck and neck. But Erdtree Avatar is one of those ones that there's just so many of them. So low key, I might move this below. What y'all think about that? Or
Below Godskin.
do you
in
think
front of
you-
Elmer?
Because Erdtree was before Falling Star and Godskin, but I just moved it behind since it's such like a repeat boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Elmer, then Godfrey, or Godfroy, I should say. And the Beast of Fair Missoula. How do we feel about the Red Wolf? Is he fine or should he go up or higher? I mean, up or lower?
I think he's in a good spot, to be honest.
All right, we got.
I mean, you
Ancestor.
could even put him in front of Beast of Farm Missoula if I'm being real, but that's about it
Yeah,
for me.
that's probably the highest he can go, low key. Grave Warden, Clean Rot, Bell Bearing Hunter. All right, how we feeling about C tier? We think it's solid.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah, and as far as like the rest, I mean, these are all pretty much shit. Doesn't really matter unless we decide one maybe can move up to C tier. But Dragonkin, the boat guys, Carrion Knights, the big golems and the trolls, the abductor virgins, the demi-humans, these onyx lords. Yeah, these are all that are like somewhat forgettable, or if they're not forgettable, they're just like very basic and they don't involve you doing too much. And if I'm being real, I think F really does stand for like forgettable or just like or fuck out of here, because Spirit Caller Snail is whatever, Scaly Misbegotten you barely remember, Wormface you barely remember. I remember Wormface as a regular enemy, but not as a fucking mini boss. The only one I really remember in F is the Crystal guys, but everyone else I'm just like, huh? And then trash, we got Patches, the fucking Centipedes, the Flowers, and the Royal Revenants.
Yep. Sounds about right.
I think I'm gonna put Royal Revenants above the centipedes, if I'm being real. But that's my bias kicking in. So, ladies and gents, there you have it. There is our Elden Ring boss
Also,
and
I think
mini boss.
there's one change I would make to trash tier, and that would be people who invade.
Yeah, if I could add invaders to trash or try hard PvPers who get mad if you heal once.
Yeah, because like if I'm still mad about the time where we were trying to help Jaqi, some dude came in, was by the door, so that was the only way we can get out. He's instantly killed him. Like, you fucking bitch, dude.
Golly.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's let Jordan finish up what he was saying, and then we can get into this whole tangent.
Wait, what was I saying?
You're pretty much wrapping up the tier list.
Oh, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a lot of bullshit in B and C, but like S and A are pretty fine tuned, and like I said, like if we were to put all jokes aside, Soldier of Godric is like a good. He's like a good.
I mean, listen, top of F. All right.
Damn, you being really harsh with it. I was gonna put him like low C or something. He said top at F. That's crazy.
I mean, because he dies so easy,
yeah,
bro.
nah,
You know what I'm
he
saying?
really does. Nah, low key. If we were being dead ass, Soldier Godric is like top of F.
And I mean, on top of that, you know how many Soldier Godrics you get right after you leave the fucking cave? Or that's all I gotta say.
But yeah, there you have it. So, what would be a good idea for a next tier list if we were to do one? Like, what's something that like we all four of us could pitch in like 100%?
Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, I forgot you mentioned that. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
We could do, like the main characters.
Are we also doing villains? Because like I know,
Main characters and villains.
Okay, then I know which one's gonna go on top. Are we talking about power scaling? Or are we talking about like what?
Yeah. Well, I just saw someone do one on villains, so I'm the type, I don't like jocking someone else's idea, so we can save that one, or we can just do that
You-
like off stream.
I mean, or you could just do all of them together, you know?
Yeah, we could.
But, now power skill, like, dude, Goku goes on top. If it's that, if it's just like the best characters, I think that'd be more interesting.
You're gonna get canceled by Gohan enjoyers.
Oh my god.
Gohan and George?
Yep.
You mean, hey, all I gotta say about Gohan and George is if you guys are saying that future Gohan was the way, especially if you got hype with the Xenoverse shit, valid, 100% valid. I feel like that one, had he been able to train, had he been able to go to the hyperbolic time chamber, had someone to train him, I think that man would go crazy. I think he would have been a great replacement for Goku. But
does it not make you sad knowing that main timeline Gohan has no relationship with Trunks?
yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's kind of nuts.
It's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is.
Because he did go up to him like, yeah, you're the one that trained me. And that was up.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, that's cool." This is never talked to him
and that's
again.
it. It's like they acknowledge it, but they don't make anything of it.
Well,
And
you know
it's
what?
so sad.
Did Vegeta had a part to play in that? Maybe.
It's like the older you get, you come to a lot of sad realizations about DBZ. It's like, man, I really thought that was gonna like come to fucking some type of crazy idea, but it just never took off. Like, as an adult, you have to come to the realization that Gotenks is nothing more than a gag character. The man never he never gets anything done, unfortunately.
Yeah, and the Gogeta's better, bro. That's all I gotta say.
All right,
Gogeta's
ladies
better.
and gentlemen, that is gonna wrap up our podcast for today. Any closing statements from my co-host?
I mean, be on the lookout for Jordan stuff. He took a little bit of a break, but I'm pretty sure it was to get a little bit of that content fatigue out. He's gonna be back at it with some cool shit. You guys got any ideas for Any group co-op stuff? Let him know, let me know, whatever.
Hey, I actually had a very dope idea. It was to incorporate something into my stream that I could like kind of do with my community. I think it was called something like Salty Bay. Oh wait, I forgot. Andy stole that idea. So moving on, I'll probably end up doing something like drawn or like art or So
you could do that if you want. I'm sitting on a cool 500K right now.
Oh,
and there we have the flex for the umpteenth time. The man,
Hey man, all I gotta say is get your money up, not your funny up,
man,
right?
Look, he ain't here controlling the exhibitions, man. The man is out of control. Somebody stop him.
Report him.
Bro,
I
put a William Birkin versus Nemesis. Yo, that shit went stupid good, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. They're both S tier. William Birkin got fucking hands, dog. I'm doing another one if you guys want to check it out. It's gonna be William Birkin Nemesis versus an S tier Wesker and Mr. X. That shit is gonna pop the fuck off. I don't know what to expect.
Yeah. But now my real problem with Salty Bed is that you just gotta come to the realization that a lot of that shit is scam. Like,
oh yeah, 100%.
So
like, dude, it wasn't until I got to when I did Salty Bet Gold, because I was like, oh, if Jaqi can bet too, then something we could do together. I could see like what tier people were putting against whatever. The amount of times that I would have bet on something normally, and I didn't know that it was like an X tier versus an A tier. Dude, it's so dirty what they do in exhibitions. Oh, yeah. It is fucked up.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
But anyway,
yeah, but no, as far as streaming, I spoke about it the other night. I just took a break because I just ran out of shit to play. Like after being Resident Evil 4, I kind of slipped back into that like damn, like ain't no games out mode again. So I spent like a week and a half just like bouncing back, between ideas of what I wanted to play. I ended up just modding the fuck out of Sekiro, so I've been doing that, and I'm gonna probably do like another YouTube video like how I used to do with The Witcher and shit. But I don't know. I had kind of planned on doing something with Star Wars, but here we go with this fucking PC port bullshit being fucked up because everybody been talking about how that's... See, if we wouldn't have done this tier list, we probably would have talked about Star Wars being a fucked up PC port because that shit kind of pissed me off. I don't feel like buying it on PS5, so no.
Oh, wait, what, really? I heard a lot of people that were stopping in my stream on Friday, they were like, yo, are you gonna get it? It's actually really good and shit. And I was like, well, yeah. I thought that was like a console thing only, and they're like, no, it's on Steam. Like you can get it on Steam.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call it here. I gotta use the restroom. Okay.
All right, for sure.
All right, Lades.
All right, late, bro. Like I don't doubt the game is good because I played the first one. The first one was fire. It's just the fact that like when it came out, everyone was talking about like it was running at 30 FPS on all PCs, no matter what kind of card or anything you had. So they had to like patch it. I don't know if they fixed it. But, I'm not buying it full price if that's the case.
True. I mean, like I said, I don't know.
It's bullshit going on with that, with Redfall. And it's funny. It's funny because everybody thought that Dead Island 2 was going to be like the biggest flop of all three. But that actually ended up turning out to be like the most polished game, like, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'll probably get back to streaming on the regular. But yeah, I want to start I need to go buy like some art pencils or like some shit because I want to start doing like art streams where I just like draw shit. Because I don't know, I'm kind of getting away from like, all right, let me just cut on stream to play a game for like 4 hours. I'm kind of burnt out on that, so I'm trying to be a little bit more creative or just be more, I don't know, not so monotonous. But all right, y'all.
Have you considered getting a drawing pad?
Yeah, I thought about getting, there was a while back where I was considering getting either like an iPad or I was even considering like saying fuck it and getting one of those what are they called, like Wacoms or whatever, like those big ass drawing tablets. They're expensive as fuck, but I was actually thinking about investing into it because I'm like, if I'm gonna like actually be drawing like that, because I kind of want to get more into like digital drawing over just like traditional sketching. Like sketching is just what I'm used to, but I've always wanted to try out like drawing on like iPads and shit. Or
Yo,
if
Jaqi might be able to point you in the right direction, bro.
yeah, no, she linked me some stuff before. I just never pulled the trigger on it because that's just how I am. But
And it hasn't changed. I think it's literally the same exact one because it's the same one I was using. It's the same one I'm still using, the one I sent you before.
yeah,
So even if don't pull the trigger right away. Whenever you plan to use it, just come and get mine, and use it in the meantime. Because I let my sister do that before she bought one for herself.
okay.
So just come and get this one, see how you like it. If you know you need something different, let me know. That way at least you get a gauge of like what you feel like you need to use, and you can kind of get the feel of working on digital first before you kind of venture out into other pieces of yeah.
No, I feel that. All right, well,
I was gonna say material, but I was like, that's not the word I'm looking for, so I just stopped.
nah, that's cool. Well, all right, y'all. There you have it. There is a chance that we might be getting some drawing streams in the future, so be on the lookout for that. But all right, y'all. Unfortunately, it is Sunday, so it is one of those days that we cannot stay up super late because tomorrow is Monday, and Mondays
Yes.
fucking suck. So we go call it right there. I appreciate those that came through, but y'all know the drill. Until the next time, we are outro. You feel me?
Bye bye.